Ladies and gentlemen, dearly beloved, welcome to the house of the podcast. We are gathered here today to bring you the good word. Welcome, welcome. Take your seats, sit down, get comfortable. Today, I would like the word to be delivered by Deacon Dance. Come on up, Deacon Dance. Give us a little something.
Thank you, Brother D'Angelo.
Amen, brother.
If you could hit him with it for the one time, my guys, please.
Ski ye.
Somebody doesn't want to snap. To my left.
Take your time. Take your time.
If you want to see him and you trying to see what's up.
Ski ye.
If you want to fuck with him, he gonna have you stuck.
Ski ye.
I'm joined with a good brother from down south.
Yes, sir.
Right off the Bible Belt.
Yes, sir.
My guy D.
Yes, sir. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing?
And on the ones and twos, camera center frame.
Woo. Center frame.
He a bitch looking good, and he got a stupid butt.
Whoa. Ski. That's crazy. Pause.
Jewelry on your wrist, fuck it, hold it up.
Hold it up. Ski. Hit him with the shador. Amen.
When I holler, ski yeet.
Ski yeet.
That mean pull up.
Pull up. Yes, sir.
The good brother himself, Dirty Water ENT.
Yes, sir. The congregation goes crazy. Ski ye. Woo.
Dante, producer extraordinaire.
Oh, amen. Amen. Amen.
And me, him. I am him.
Yes, sir. Take your time, Pastor.
My car is tinted 5.
Woo.
And they fast as fuck. I'm looking good. I'm hopping on that truck.
Not the truck of the Lord.
I'm going to need you to fill in something here for me.
Okay.
With the hood.
Niggas.
At the back. Get them bucks.
Get them bucks. Get your money. Yes, sir.
My bench is riding clean.
Bitches.
But we riding dirty.
We riding fucking dirty. No licenses.
Siding with your boo.
Your boo.
Yeah.
Woo.
That's my dirty.
That is my dirty ENT.
What's up?
Come on, man. What's up? Come on. Give me some snaps. Give me some snaps.
My sister's in the back seat, and she with a 30.
Got a 30. You know what a 30 is? We ain't talk about it off the mic. We'll talk about it off the mic. You don't know what a 30 is.
Help me out with the line.
I got you.
Line, please.
Nigga.
Trying to shoot their shot like Steph Curry. Swish.
Splash. You know what I mean?
Line again. Take a bitch.
Nigga.
Show no mercy, baby.
Not my pastor, not my God.
We do that pussy bitch dirty.
Oh, yes, sir. Turn the other cheek.
She like sexy. Who hurt me?
Sexy Red with a hell of a deliverance of the word. Golly. Man, thank you. Oh, my God. Hey, congregation, let's give it up for Deacon Dance.
Welcome to the podcast, everybody.
Deacon
Welcome
Dance.
to the podcast. We're back with another episode of FTWGT Weekly.
Yes, sir. I'm back in the building, bitches.
Dante, I noticed you weren't snapping.
Yo,
I didn't want to mess up the cadence.
Yeah, I feel you.
I got into that. That sounds
missed
good.
it.
Hey, bro.
That
sounds good.
Hey, you
Yeah,
fucking
you
ski.
Wow, that sounds really good.
You marked that.
You killed that, bro.
Oh,
Good job,
shit.
fam.
Holy
I'm
shit.
breaking a sweat, bro.
Yeah, that was a lot, dude. That was a
sorry.
lot. Oh, we don't have to take 5.
Yeah,
It took 8 to get ready, but we might need 5.
Who knew
Yo,
Sexy Red was going to turn up the pod like this, bro?
I tell y'all right now, I tried so hard to hold a straight face. I lost it all very quickly.
Ski, bro. Ski. If you see me and you trying to see what's up, ski. Come on, man.
Oh, man, we're going to have to put a remix with a beat behind it.
Instrumental. You got to do it with slow music, too.
Yeah.
To let them really feel it, like church organs.
Yeah. It started off real quiet, and I liked how it grew.
Yeah. That's just like church.
Yeah.
Just like church.
Yeah, I've been before.
At this point, the choir would have started singing.
Oh my God. A
Harmonizing
choir
for
and
us.
ski?
Yeah, bring them in.
Bring 'em in.
Holy shit.
Now we have a solo selection by Sister Sexy Red. Come on to the stage. Come on down and give us some deliverance, baby.
Do we talk about the elephant in the room now that we're talking about Sexy Red?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's talk
Didn't
about it.
Homegirl drop her own, leak her own sex tape?
Swag.
Good for her.
Let me just say this.
Good for her. No, keep it respectful.
Keep it
Like that song was.
I'm always respectful. I'm always respectful. Check this out. this ain't the first time we've seen an artist, person, whoever, drop a sex tape.
Kim Kardashian.
Most notably, famously.
Right.
Shout out to the OG, because I hate when people say Kim, because Kim is not the OG of the
One
sex
Night
tape.
in Paris?
That's not the OG of the sex tape either.
Pam Ann.
There we go, big dog.
Pam
That is
Ann.
the OG of the sex tape.
But she
and I
didn't
hate
drop
how
her
she
own.
gets disrespected.
She didn't drop her
Give
own.
a
That got
fuck.
stolen.
Same thing.
Seth Rogen stole it.
Shout him out.
Well, he played the person in the movie at least.
Oh, I ain't see that.
I don't know
shit.
if that's true. I
The
didn't watch it
Oh,
either.
I ain't see the show, but I heard it pretty good.
I didn't watch it. I was gonna say
Me
it's
neither.
okay, like I've seen it.
Yeah, no, I ain't see that shit.
No, it's good.
Yeah, no. Shout out
That's
Pam Ann, the OG of the sex tape. And I hate how she gets disrespected
I love
and
that
forgotten
woman.
about. I love
that
that was the first white blonde lady that I thought was it.
Really?
I'm lying, Topanga.
Oh, yeah.
She blonde or brunette?
She's brunette, but that was the first white girl that I was
okay.
like, oh,
All right,
she's
well, that's different.
it. Yeah, my fault. But then it grew into past Topanga like child shit.
But like, yeah,
to Pam on some like, oh,
Topanga was like girl next door, like cute, funny, like you kind of feel it. I feel like Pam Ann's the one like who turned you into a man.
Yeah, that's what I just said. I
Yeah.
felt on some little kid shit with Topanga.
Yeah.
I saw Pam Ann for the first time. Oof.
Jesus.
Lordy.
And you can tell she's the OG of the sex tape game. Not to like out myself on this, but like because
Oh,
it's not the
shit.
most like exciting of sex tapes in the world. It's fairly
Tame.
you
Yeah,
know?
fairly tame.
Yeah, nothing too crazy.
Whose sex tape is worse, hers or Kim's?
Kim's is worse.
I agree with you.
Kim is essentially just laying there for a good
Yeah.
majority of it.
She's just sitting there looking good.
Her mouth game's okay though.
It's all right.
Yeah,
I've seen much
it's
better.
fine. You know,
Yeah.
like
Who am I judging? Kim.
But-
Well, that's like pre-popularity, pre-famous.
you think
Kim
she's sucking dick better now?
Just have more practice.
Nah, touche.
You know, like-
Touche. You know what? I do. Let me be on the other side of the coin. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gotten more experience. She's been with, and by more experience, I mean with a lot of other men. And I don't know that. I don't know that as
Well,
fact. I don't know that as a
said
fact.
it like it's fact.
I don't know that as a fact, but
Any new fans we've gained, we've quickly lost them by this
yeah,
conversation.
man, fuck them, Sexy Red,
man.
ski.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know that for fact, but I would imagine she's gotten better.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, there is no celebrity tape that is like significantly like triple X, you know? Like they're all X rated.
Paris
like,
was whack.
yeah, like she's not doing anything crazy. Like she was just like kind of laying there too. Like that's what I mean. Like I don't know if it's because they're all camera shy. You would think that Kim would have turned it on a little bit since hers was like planned.
But that's not you thinking of Kim now versus Kim then. Kim then ain't.
Yeah,
I
but
can
like
see
they,
it.
but they were intending to go famous. Although if she goes too hardcore, then she turns into a porn star. Right? Is that the problem?
I don't think it's that. You Dante? You think it's that?
Bailey, you gotta stop stepping
I
on
don't know, because I mean, like, you still like. That's like saying I don't want to make music because I might get signed. Like that's not necessarily your outcome. Like
I like that analogy. I like that analogy.
I mean, I don't want to have sex because I might become a porn star.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of crazy, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I've never ever thought that. I recorded myself before and I was like, fuck, this can't ever get out.
Yeah,
because
this gets out. They might want to sign me up.
They might want to get you, boy.
I'm gonna get 4 years for 30, bro.
Yo, they got a max deal, you boy, if I put this out.
man's catching the NBA deals.
That's why you film it every night because you just never know what tape will be
I
in.
never know when I might go for 30, bro.
Yeah, I'm doing N1 mixtape.
Bro, I never know when I might go for 30. That's the problem. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I stopped recording myself. I'm like, yo, if she leaked this,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I'll have no private life anymore.
No
bro.
private. Yo, that's a pro tip too. You always let her record it in her phone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if it ever leaks, I'm going for the revenge porn suit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
I'm trying to load it up, baby.
Oh wow.
I'm thinking, but the problem with her recording it in some ways is like that's not my best angle.
Nah. You want a doctor? No, you set up the camera how you want.
Okay.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yo. There's so many of those like expectations versus reality
No,
memes.
You see my big ass stomach.
No, not.
Double chin. Sweating.
Yo. Oh my god. Not your grunt face.
You see me trying to bite my lip, holding it together.
Yo, I got a story. Oh my God, Lenny. First of all, bro, you set the camera up. not her holding the camera, bro. What the fuck is wrong with
Oh
you?
my god.
That way you know exactly where you're supposed to be. You know what I mean? Make sure you angle correctly.
Yeah.
Pause.
I usually just want to do it in front of a mirror.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my God. That's creative.
Yeah.
Have you ever been told how your sex face looks? Speaking of grunting or angles or anything like that, because you were talking about biting your lip and shit like that. That's kind of crazy. I mean, that grunting and shit like that.
I don't think so. No.
Yeah,
Nah.
I was just told recently that I have a wild sex face, and it has thrown my confidence.
you just stone faced.
I'm-
You look like a serial killer.
Yo, Shorty was like, your sex face is so weird. You like a complete brother. Like, well, how does it look? And she showed me. I'm not gonna show you on cam. It's crazy. When she showed me, I was like, that's me. I was so confused. Like, huh, your boy? No way.
Like she said, you was making goofy faces.
Yo, yeah. This I ain't even know
But
shit.
you know D is gassing himself while he's doing it. Like if I know D is pep talking him, yo, yeah, you hitting you.
Yeah.
You the man fucking hitting.
I'm talking it up.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
like
yeah.
that? You like that shit?
He's talking shit.
Yeah, I'm popping shit. You like that shit, girl?
Even if he's not saying out loud, she's just seeing it, like processing
In the
it.
face.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna show y'all off cam. I'm not showing it to the world, but yo,
D's
pause.
version of dirty talk is to himself.
yeah.
Yeah, D, you
Yeah,
doing
you
a
the man.
good
You
ass
the
job.
man.
Yeah, D, you killing that shit.
You laying it down.
Yo, how did we get from a sexy red sex tape to me, bro? Wait a minute. I just wanted to tell y'all boys my story because this is a safe place, but apparently not.
Oh, my
Fuck
God.
y'all. Fuck y'all.
Thank you for Sexy Red for the first
Shout
20
out
minutes
Sexy
of this
Red,
podcast.
man.
Shout
Shout
out
out
to her.
fucking Sexy Red.
She
I like-
took a lot of heat for that too. I feel like people were kind of like,
That's corny.
I mean, I get it a little, but she didn't look. I've only seen stills. To be fair, I've not actually seen the video.
I ain't seen any of it. I don't find her attractive, to be honest.
I don't think anybody did after they saw the stills from this. Right? Was the problem?
I think it's corny.
Yeah,
I think it's corny. I don't think because
I think it's crazy when you release it yourself.
well, that was what the word was. I don't know how true it is, but the
Yeah.
rumors is that the dude leaked it.
But like to her, wasn't it her Instagram stories?
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
I mean, you can't let people have your passwords.
I don't know what it was.
That's a problem.
If she leaked it on her own, I mean, still all the same to me. You
Mhm.
know, whatever. It didn't change much.
The guy probably came off better here, right? And that's why he leaked it.
Yeah.
Heard
Yeah,
he
yeah.
Heard he had a.
You heard you what?
Heard he had a.
What's that?
You know,
You bro.
You heard it what?
I heard.
What you heard, bro?
I heard he might have had something.
What you mean? What is the something?
Like, Anaconda don't want none. You know,
You saying he had a big meat?
that's what I heard. I
You
didn't
saw
see
the
it.
stills.
I didn't see that. I
What do you mean? You saw the stills, big dog?
I saw like her looking wild, like
Uh-huh.
in this area.
Lenny was analyzing.
Lenny analyzed the meat is
No,
crazy.
No,
Yo.
but I did hear it.
You heard it.
I heard.
How you heard it?
I heard.
How'd you heard it?
X videos.
Oh,
So it's
you
no
heard
stills
through
on
your
X.
eyes?
It's no stills on X, cuz.
Yeah, there's stills on X. X
Videos.
X up, right, Dante?
X video.
Oh, you talking formerly known as Twitter?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. X videos.
I was talking about
Gotcha.
X videos.
I am too.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool. If you know what X videos is, shout you out. If you don't know what X videos is, type it in and go check it out. It'll do you right. Get you through some hard times, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know how to segue us off of sex tapes. This is a problem.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do a top 5 sex tapes.
Woo!
Oh my god.
Mine.
This-
Mine for sure. That's in there. I was killing it.
Dylon.
Dylon. Mad sex tapes. Shout you out.
You said top 5, and he's over here scrolling through his phone like, which one of the top 5?
Listen, hold on, man. Listen. If you got my sex tape in your phone, shout you out, shorty.
He's like,
I'm about to hit.
he's like, there was South America.
I'm about to text her. I'm about to text her right now.
Start
Hey,
a group chat.
hey, girl, don't ever delete.
He said, "Everybody send your submissions now."
Don't you ever release my
I'm
sex
putting
tape.
together a top 5. I need I need a video and I need a quick paragraph why you should be in it.
Yeah, for sure. Submit all entries. It's gonna be due by the end of the week though. So I mean, ain't got that much time.
This has just been
Wow.
a graphic site. So you were on vacation for the past month and a half, right? That's why we haven't
Okay.
had you here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Something like that.
The last time you were on vacation, you educated us to finding relatives that you could have sex with in Antarctica or whatever.
Oh my God.
Norway?
Tinder for Iceland.
Okay, that's what it was.
Mhm.
Yep. Anything interesting come from this trip? Where'd you go, first of all?
I've been in the last month and a half. Atlanta, Orlando, Mexico, Puerto Rico.
God damn.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. A lot of.
You're not exhausted, bro?
My man's
I was.
Yeah.
Puerto Rico was exhausting, bro. Puerto Rico was exhausting.
Because that was the last stop.
That was the last stop. It was exhausting, fam. And because I went from Orlando, Atlanta, Orlando for business. Came back for 4 days, Mexico for a week back in Boston. Oh, after that, back to Puerto Rico for 4 or 5 days and then come back. So yeah, I'm beat.
I just would like, I mean, I'm already a homebody, but like, I feel like after all of that, I would just be like, yeah, I just want to like stay at my house.
Yeah.
I think the most tiring part of that for me would be flying.
You know what? I don't mind flying at all. Flying is never the problem. It's
Flying's
everything but
for us, Dante.
yeah. It's
I want to know what you're getting at.
what you mean by that, bro? Why you say that?
Us big, him small.
You talking about like the width of the seats aren't favorable?
No, I'm not talking
Oh, yeah. I have a couple of tips
Okay.
for traveling.
Buy the seat next to you.
That if you a big baller, or just get first class at that point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're gonna pay for 2 seats, just get first class.
Yeah, you're right.
Save yourself some bread. But pro tip number 1. Get TSA pre-check. $50, $80, whatever it is. If you travel 3 times a year, it makes up for it. You don't gotta wait them long ass checkout lines.
It's that cheap?
Yeah, bro. For the year. For 5 years.
For 5 years?
On my mama.
Damn,
5
so
years.
why is that clear shit so expensive?
Because Clear is international.
Mm.
Yeah, you use Clear anywhere, I'm pretty sure. TSA
Okay.
pre-check is just for the states, and they gotta be in an airport that accept it. Like Columbia, where I'm from, I don't think they got pre-check because it's a small airport. Like not every port has pre-check, but you traveling to major cities, most of the time everybody got pre-check.
When I was leaving Nashville, I remember like there was no line to get out of there. Like I just walked like right up to the metal detector, got right through, and like
God bless
nothing going on, bro.
God bless you. It is nothing more satisfying to me than when I walk past peasants in the TSA regular line, and it's long as fuck.
Hey, yo.
What's up, dog?
I feel disrespected right now.
Why that?
Because I don't got pre-check. So I feel like you calling me a peasant now.
Oh, you offended? Don't take it offensively. I'm just calling you what you are.
Nah, what?
Yeah, why would you wait in that long line? Dante, let me tell you something.
Yo, let me tell you, first off, that line's not always that long.
I travel a lot, bro. Them lines be long as a motherfucker.
So, like, I traveled, like, 4 or 5 times this year, and, like, I only had an issue the first flight I took, which was to New Orleans, where, like, the line was, like, really long. But other than that, they've been pretty quick. Actually, my most recent trip, I was from curb to the gate in 25 minutes at Logan.
Yeah, I'm from curb to gate in 5 with pre-check.
God damn, it's like that.
I listen, this is not an exaggeration. I promise on everything. From curb to gate, 5 minutes, bro.
Oh, so that's worth the money then.
It definitely is. And I'm one of them people who I don't like to sit in airports. I hate sitting in an airport.
I thought you were gonna say you're one of those people who's always late.
That's true.
That too.
Yeah.
That too. So because I know that, if I know I'm an always late person and I don't like sitting in airports, I don't want to get into the airport 2 hours, 3 hours before my flight.
I think people are crazy who get there that early. I get it at the same time. Like I wouldn't want to deal with like the panic of
It's just if there's any
missing
complications,
anything.
like sometimes it can take that long.
Yeah.
You haven't had any trouble flying with like, because I know like everybody has issues these days with flights getting delayed and stuff. You haven't had any of those problems?
Thank God, no.
Thankfully, no.
No. Pro tip number 2.
And I've been flying Spirit.
Never. Don't be a peasant.
I love Spirit.
Don't be a peasant.
Yo, bro, it's not as bad as it was back in the day.
Sure, but they make your flight be dirt cheap, but they make you pay $100 for your bag. So at that point, it's not far off from a regular
bag. I just do personal item. Most of these
you
trips
travel
are
with
short
just a
trips.
book bag.
Most of these trips are short trips.
Duffel bag.
So I could fit like a week's worth of, not a week, maybe like 4 or 5 days worth of clothes in a like backpack.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Yeah, but like, Dee, you're the type of person who's wearing like more than one outfit a day.
No, I've gotten better.
It's also like those short trips too. It's not like I'm bringing multiple pairs of sneakers, which you're probably thinking about that too. You probably got a bag just for sneakers, right?
All right, let's get off of D'Angelo. not too much on D'Angelo. Let's relax here. Pro tip number 2, motherfuckers.
He said, "Okay, you right."
All
so
right,
moving on.
relax. Pro tip 2. Don't buy cocaine in Mexico.
Oh,
Do not buy cocaine in Mexico.
why? It's too good?
Slow down. I'm not with the booger sugar. But
How you know?
I'm about to tell you. So in my most recent trip to Mexico, I myself explicitly told them, because I've been to Mexico before, as well as some other friends on the trip, explicitly told people, listen, on this tourist strip, do not buy drugs. Like the scam is that a drug dealer will sell you the shit on corner one. They have somebody looking out, a runner or somebody like that, run and tell the cops 3-4 blocks down. You walking with your shit, cops bust you. Now they not trying to take you to jail. They trying to get the bread because you American or they clearly know you aren't Mexican. Mm-hmm. So the hustle is give us the bread, give us what you got, give us the drugs back, and you can go free. Or I'm taking you to jail and you don't want to go to jail. You don't want to go to Mexican jail. So what you do? You give it up.
Yeah, and so you've already spent your money. Then the drug dealer gets their drugs back.
And you got hustle.
Endless cycle.
Cycle of hustle. And one of the people in my group was a dumbass and a druggie, and boom.
Yeah,
happened. Yeah.
Oh, that exact scenario happened?
Exact scenario, bro.
Shit.
Exact scenario. But I'd already seen this before. Like I said, you travel enough and
So how'd it play out? They paid up or they got locked up?
Fucking right. Bro, it was a swarm of cops.
Shit.
Handcuffs, face on the pavement, pulled up everywhere. It was like a
like
SWAT
roughing them
shit.
up type shit.
Hell yeah.
Oh, damn.
Run it, bro. Run it. So don't buy cocaine in Mexico. Pro tip number 2.
Don't drink the water or buy the cocaine.
Noted.
There you
Ship
go.
it.
There you go.
Okay.
Puerto Rico was amazing. Puerto Rico was beautiful, man. Puerto Rico was beautiful.
Was this the place where you did the full photo shoot that I saw 2
yeah.
days ago?
Yeah. That shit was kind of swaggy, huh? Fuck with you, boy. Come on now, Pounder. That shit was kind of swaggy.
Okay, so
all right.
You looked good.
Thank you. That's like you can stay there. Let me respond. Thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. Now go ahead and what you about to shoot at.
I just think that it's crazy when men do that.
Yeah, I can understand why you would say that, bro. That makes a lot of sense.
Because did you set the camera up or did you have somebody taking your picture?
It's wild that you would think. How disrespectful of it for you to think that I set up a camera and took my own picture.
Either is not great, to be fair. Because that's something girls have their girlfriend do,
Or I was with a baddie who was like, yo, you look good. Let's get some pictures.
So let's pop off 9 when I know there was at least 27, bro. You only posted 9 of them, but
you don't know that.
You try to say D's the wait, nah, that I don't look good at that one. Delete that.
Yeah. That's crazy, son.
I'm saying D was giving off Instagram thought energy.
Was I?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You know, man.
Felt cute, might delete later.
Yes.
Felt cute, might delete.
Yeah, I was just scrolling through them and I'm like, bro, these poses don't stop coming. He's sitting here, he's over there in his
swaggy.
He's sipping on his drink.
Oh,
he's got a little coffee in his
you
hand.
wasn't posing with the drink, half sipping.
Bro, swaggy.
Bro, he was looking away from the camera with a coffee in his hand.
When you try to make it look candid, but you know it's not candid.
Fam, it was I was like, yeah, no, they're good pictures.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I just think that from time to time, you just got to let people know. You got to remind people. That's all.
Leave him alone. He's trying to jumpstart his influencer career.
Not even. But you yourself is a brand, right? So I always tell people the things that you put on Instagram, you should try to keep it to
Yeah, well, you that's the that's the Instagram thought thing, right? Where it's 300 days of the year they live like everybody else does, right? Sweats, chilling around their house, whatever it is, it was lounging, whatever it might be. But you're seeing 65 days of their year where they're on the beach, where they're on a plane, where they're whatever they're doing, and it gives off this perception that they are on vacation their entire life, basically.
The thing with how I always look at Instagram, bro. Well, my Instagram, and I say Instagram in general, but I do like to let people know what is 3 or 4 pillars of myself: sneakers, traveling, my family, my dog. I think if you go scroll through my Instagram, you would see mostly pictures of those. Mm-hmm. If you know me for real, then if you see me post a picture of Captain and whatever I post or whatever I say, you know the real me of how I really give it up with Captain. Mm-hmm. If you've been traveling with me before, you've been someplace.
Captain gives it up. He's giving it up.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, Bailey. Yeah. Bailey. Yeah. You know what I mean? But if you know me in real life, of course, the jokes and all the shit like you can give me is funny because I'm not taking myself serious. But if you don't know me, it looks completely different. I don't really care about that shit.
Well,
I do it for the people that know me because I can come on a podcast and I'm not sensitive enough to be like, bro, you look funny. You look Instagram thought. That's funny to me because like if you know me for real, you're like, bro, you.
Yeah, well, I just know it's like crazy.
Yeah, if you know me for real, you're like, D. That would be the furthest thing from no one that ever called me in my life as an Instagram thought.
I know if one of your people was doing that same exact thing, you'd be shooting, bro.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Like immediately.
But you know what? Sometimes you got to get it off just to get it off. Pause.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of them cases. And I was in Puerto Rico, and you know what I mean.
So what's next after you've like traveled, to like 6 different places in the past year? What's next?
That's a great question. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't have that answer.
Have you done Europe yet? You haven't.
Right? I haven't done Europe. I was supposed to go do Europe this past year. And yeah, bro. I was supposed to go to Europe this past year. And travel plans fell through, but that is absolutely on the docket for next year. 10, 11 days in Europe. Hit like 4 or 5 countries in a row.
You gonna like backpack across Europe?
No, that's crunchy shit. I'm not gonna backpack. I'm not really
crunchy shit.
Yeah, that's crunchy shit. I ain't really that type of traveler. You laugh like that. Hey, my boy, you know what kind of people backpack? That ain't your boy. You know what I'm saying? My people's at a fair complexion.
So we talking like London, Paris, Amsterdam, like shit like that.
Yeah, that's exactly the plan, bro.
No, that sounds lit though.
Yo, I want to go do like a little like circle. So do like London, Amsterdam, Sweden or Croatia, and then come back down to like Belgium, Paris, everybody like that.
That's still like you say like 10 or 11 days, and I know that's a long vacation, but that's a lot to do. In those.
It's almost like it doesn't feel like enough time for that many places.
Yeah, I think for me it was more so trying to hit as many places as I can versus staying in one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's like if you do a new place every day, it's almost like you're robbing yourself of experience in those places.
What I did when I had it planned out initially is the itinerary, and I'm never the itinerary plan person when I travel. I hate that. Like you said, I'm always late. I'd rather just go with the flow, and when I get there, especially on vacation. But with that trip, bro, I had to like itinerary it. So it was down to the T. Like, yo, staying here this time. That's crazy. Getting out of there at this time. We taking the train to this spot. Boom, boom, boom. I already had all the activities that I wanted to do in that place and how it was gonna be timed out. So I think that is how that trip would probably go. Is you're right. I might not get to do everything, but I'll get to do the shit that I wanted to do while I was there. So
just choosing like what's most important to you.
Correct. And then if I go back the next time or whenever I do decide to go back, I'm like, oh, word, I done been here before. I can, move a little bit easier. That's how I always look at it. So
how do you guys feel about like train, like taking a train across like?
That's on my bucket list, bro.
Yeah.
To take a train from cross the states. I want to do that. New
York
to Cali.
I'd like to do that one.
Yeah.
I know that I think there's one from like in Canada that's really, really nice that I saw that's like Vancouver to like somewhere else that has a bunch of really crazy views. But when I was looking at the pricing on it, it's like pretty fucking expensive. It's like
I might as well fly kind of.
It's close to like $1,500, $2,000 or something like that. Like some crazy money.
No.
But it's because of like the path that it takes is like this very scenic, like,
you paying for the views.
Yeah, it's like in like I think the whole train. Yeah, well, it includes like you have bed, like all that stuff.
Is it I got a question. Is it $1,500 for the room, or $1,500 for a ticket?
No, so I think that's everything. Like you get your meals, like all that stuff. Like, and it's like
so. If I go with somebody, it's $750.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I wish I could remember what it was now. Like where. Can you look up like long distance train rides or something?
Let me put this in
like or scenic train rides maybe.
In perspective, the first time I went to Mexico, I think the flight and hotel was like we got it at a crazy deal, but still it was like maybe $800, $850, $750. It was somewhere within that $100 range. So if I'm gonna spend $750 to go to Mexico, I'll spend $750, $800 to get on the train. It's the same thing.
I like that because like you like I don't know, you don't have to be responsible for like the travel. You're kind of just like in the travel the whole time and like you're seeing whatever. And I'm pretty sure when I looked, it's like the train car is one of the ones where it's a lot of like it's glass across the whole roof so you can see like everything around you kind of deal.
Yeah, hey, train's kind of dangerous too, cuz.
Are there?
That kind of train though, like those ones are. I feel
Any
like they're
train
kind of
is dangerous,
slow.
cuz.
Why?
Number one, you've seen mad train movies where shit go left.
Okay, Unstoppable, Under Siege 2.
Fam, the winter
Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3.
All of them.
The other one you're talking
What's
about.
the one where the mystery
Snowpiercer.
mystery on the Orient Express?
Yeah.
Bro, some shit always go left.
Snowpiercer.
Bro, shit always go left on a train. So now imagine, right? You on the train, you in your cart. I'm sure your door closes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody breaking your shit, steal your shit. You might get stabbed. Trains are dangerous, but I fuck with trains.
Okay.
I fuck with trains. Oh, funny story. When I was a kid, I used to take the train to DC to go visit my family as like a 13, 14-year-old.
This is from
South Carolina. Yeah. My mom would put me on the train, and my aunt would pick me up in DC. Crazy.
What are trains like in like a rural area like that?
Well, there's usually 2 tracks, a cart, a conductor,
No, sick.
and
There's no subway though, right?
nah, no
There's,
subway,
like,
bro.
there's,
Nah. They say what a train's like.
Well, like, but
the
like,
same train you got, motherfucker.
well, but like you know,
we don't got no subway though.
like
nah.
stuff like that, like New York, Boston, like Chicago, like major cities, a bit different as far as
big
like
public transit. For that.
like as far as how reliant for one, because I imagine it's a lot further between train stops, like shit like that too, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Everybody,
It's a lot. Like I'm sure everything there is like a commuter rail is.
I was just
here.
everybody in the South drives for the
Yeah.
most part. Versus here, major cities, a lot of people walk around places. In the South, you driving, cuz.
Yeah, well, if you have a car here, you drive it in the suburbs. But if you have to go into the city every day, it wouldn't make sense. To drive. On
I
a
mean,
day-to-day
traffic,
basis.
all that shit like that. That's.
You find anything for us, Dante?
I did. I think.
What it is, Hope?
So there's one where this is the only one I found that like gave me pricing, but like it's way more expensive than you said.
I thought the 15 was expensive.
Yeah.
Nah,
Read me the details.
I think I shot low because I didn't want to be like horribly off on the cost. But I remember when I
this
looked,
looks like
I was
it ranges
it doesn't
depending
make
on
sense.
like.
Is and before
So
you start, Dante, I'm
it
sorry.
ranges. Oh, go ahead.
What can you just tell me what you're looking at so I can understand fully?
So it's basically a Canadian train tour.
Okay.
From
Where to where?
This one in particular goes from Vancouver to Toronto.
Yeah, that's the one I would want to do.
And it looks like it covers hotel stay in Vancouver and Toronto plus your sleeper cabin on the train.
Okay, that's a lot of money.
Yeah,
That's a lot of money.
It looks like it's ranging anywhere from $3,000 to like $4,500.
Mm-mm.
And then there's still add-ons on top of that, depending on
What the
level
add-on is?
Well, it depends on the level of hotel you want to stay in.
5-star, 3-star, 2-star, 4-star?
Exactly.
But I think that they're not trying to attract like people in their 20s and 30s, right? Like they're trying to attract like retired people who like, you know, like they just do stuff like that. Same people they get on those like long cruises.
I think
like,
there's also an expectation when you spend that much money, you're more likely to act right.
Yeah. They don't want
You know
people.
what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
Like,
for the same
yo,
reason.
I just
If
spent
I
$5,000.
spend
I'm not about to
$3
get
cuz,
kicked off of this
Oh
train.
my mom, I'm on this train, cuz I'm not
Yeah.
getting off this shit.
Exactly. I'm
I
not about
brought
to act
three
up and get
bands on
kicked
this
off
shit.
this train. You know what I mean?
Well, it's kind of
Yeah.
what you're saying. Like you have to be weary. I don't think the trains are inherently dangerous like that. But like,
Nah,
I
was talking
do.
shit.
I do agree though that if you had the ability to just have like 20, 23,
There's some level
20
of danger on a train,
yeah,
bro.
well, especially though if you have like 23, 24-year-olds getting drunk on a train because they spent
this is also, like,
$900 on a.
This tour in particular is a 7-day thing, right? So like, if they're responsible for you for 7 days, like,
This my beef with the train. It's all good and dandy when we're seeing scenic views. What the fuck is my entertainment for the other 8 hours of the day? What the fuck? I'm just drinking the whole time and eating? It's no way you go on a train ride without someone.
Yeah, because it doesn't say
And I
anything
don't wanna
else
go
about,
with a
like,
dude.
what happens on the train. I mean, like, it says you get 4 nights private bedroom accommodation on the train.
Yeah.
And then you also get complimentary meals made on the train.
They're not
Aside from
complimentary
that-
if I paid $5,000.
I pay for these motherfuckers.
Like-
Y'all better feed me, bitch.
Yeah, that's not
What the drink? What and the drinks is charged?
All it says is meals made to order on board. It doesn't say anything about drinks. So
Bitch,
probably
I'm
paying more for
bringing that
drinks.
bottle on the
I wonder.
train.
Yeah, I wonder how quick they cut you off on a thing like that too.
You better not. You fucking better not.
You know, like because like if you have 8 hours between stops, it's like
Lenny.
I can't get you off this fucking train.
Lenny, own everything. You better not cut me off,
Yeah.
bro. I still got 6 hours in this motherfucker. I'm about to bounce off the walls in this cart. You kidding me? Shitting me.
Oh my god.
I'm
Well-
also the type who like naps a ton too, so I'd be like, It'd be like 2 p.m. I'd be like, I've seen a lot of sights already
You're
today.
like, well, that's enough for today.
Yeah.
I'm not paying $5,000 to sleep. On
I'm
the train.
That's what
definitely
I
not.
need. Like, that's
You
what-
shooting at the top at the 5. I'm not paying $3,000 to sleep. I'm
Yeah.
looking at these views. Are you kidding me? At night. At night.
Eyes
I'm out
peeled,
the
I
window.
ain't sleeping.
I'm
I'm
not-
not missing a damn
I'm
thing.
not missing a fucking thing, bro.
I better see
What
the-
time is sunrise? That's what time my alarm is. I'm seeing every view,
Oh my
every
God.
minute of this.
every minute for $3,000. Yeah.
I wonder
need
what
to-
I wonder what like the late night looks like on a train though.
That's what I'm trying to. But see,
Yeah.
I'm
Oh.
intrigued.
Yo.
I'm
Saying
intrigued.
train, you know?
I'm
Be
intrigued.
a little train short, a little train buddy.
Little train spice.
You said train bunny?
Ooh, running the train on a train.
Oh,
Oh, whoa.
Yo, her car's
Whoa.
crazy.
She got the wagon back there, cuz.
You just see like 3 dudes like lined up outside of
Hey,
somebody's
Yo,
car.
just
Yo.
waiting outside the door.
Yo, running a train on a train is crazy.
It's trainception.
Oh my god, bro.
God, damn.
Have you done cruises?
Yeah.
You have, okay.
Yeah.
Dante, you haven't, right?
Nah.
Can you
Can't-
swim?
Can't swim. Yeah.
Well, I did a boost
that
cruise.
is
No,
right.
I taught myself
That's
how to
right.
swim.
We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dante. I knew that.
Nah, over this summer, I taught myself how to swim.
Kind of.
What's your level?
No, you literally came back and you were like, you were kind of right. I don't think like it's as easy as I thought it was.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you
I
did.
taught myself how to
Hey,
swim.
recently, Dante, no shade to you. I want to tell you a very positive story. A grown ass man friend of mine just signed up for swimming classes at
Okay.
BU. My boy. You
Okay.
should look into it.
Adult swim classes?
Yeah, or at the Y. Yeah, adult swim class.
Well, I got to pay for somebody though. I taught myself. I'm good. Self-educated.
But like you can okay, explain to us teaching yourself. Can you swim a lap?
I managed to get from one end of the pool to the other without touching the bottom.
Okay, and how did you do like breaststrokes? Like were you
Doggy paddling.
like you were
Bro,
you
dog,
doggy paddled the whole way.
No, it wasn't doggy paddle. Doggy paddle is actually kind of hard. It's crazy.
you just
um,
don't go very
Far.
far.
That's
It's not
the reason
hard.
we're doggy
It's
paddling.
a lot of effort for not a lot of distance.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. True.
I don't know what stroke I did. I guess maybe like
Slow
I was
down, Playboy.
down for like
Slow down, Playboy. Just
pause. God damn, fucking up my mic and everything. You fucked me
you
up.
got flustered over there. My man started talking about his stroke, knocking mics and shit over.
Yeah.
Cause
Slow down, bro.
you started
God
talking. I was like,
damn.
damn, I didn't even realize the words that was coming out of my mouth.
I bet.
God
I bet.
damn. I'm
Were
done.
you okay? But you know, like what it looks like to properly swim across a pool, right? Like
Yeah.
you've seen it. So was that what you were doing?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I don't believe that for a second.
Nah,
I don't
promise
believe
you I
that.
was.
No, dead ass. I don't believe you.
Bro.
Is there a video?
No, there's no video.
Nobody.
I'm not D. I didn't say, yo,
Hey,
flick
whoa,
me out.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Why am I catching strays, my boy? Slow down. Slow down over there, champ. All right? The fuck?
No, but I'm trying to figure out because like
Fuck, I'm catching strays for. I ain't even do nothing. I'm not D.
you were with friends, right?
Yeah.
And like I'm saying,
Nobody
like,
was like,
I know you
Dante's
can't-
first time swimming.
yeah, I know you can't swim. So if I knew you were swimming for the first time, somebody would have a camera out for that experience.
It's like when your kid takes his first steps.
Yeah, you're my child.
Wow.
Well, that didn't happen. They was in the pool too, so they didn't have their phones
That's
on.
racist. That's racist, bro. Don't do that.
You're adopted.
Wow. Wow.
Hey,
You're like those little kids on American Ninja Warrior that we
there's
saw.
it got to be one racial like potential cancel. It's just like if you got that on your bingo card, shot you out.
Yeah, dude, I'm just saying if I saw you out there like freestyle swimming across a pool, I would have a video camera on. Like there would be proof that it happened.
Dante
we know anybody
freestyle
with a
swimming,
pool?
The visual image I got
Yeah,
is crazy.
Because I know because he would panic, right? And his
I
arms
know
would
it.
start flailing.
Nah. Hold on. Do we know anybody with a pool?
I used to have a pool.
All right. Well, you don't. So
No,
let's
No,
you
but-
said it. Answer our question. No.
Fam,
let's
there's-
find a
there's
homie with a
beaches.
pool, and I'll prove it to you.
Would you go in the ocean or will you only go in
No.
a pool?
Only in a pool,
Yeah, I knew
and not a
this.
public pool
I knew
either.
that was the truth. I was like, there's a line here, and it's the ocean.
Yeah, there's no oceans, lakes, or ponds for me.
Why no?
None of that,
Why no lake?
huh?
Why no lake?
For the same reason as all of them. I don't know what's in there.
Yeah, but like ocean's a bit different. I kind of get it with the ocean more. Because the ocean's much more vast, right? Like, there's a lot more variables that play in the ocean.
It's
Lake,
just like there's nobody that goes through and regularly cleans that shit, right? And so like, I'm pretty sure I told you before. I don't know if I said it on here, but like, There was a point
What
in
do you
time
think
when
lake water is like?
Why are you drawing the line at that's the dirtiest thing ever? Like, you not jumping in the lake because nobody cleans it regularly?
There's a lot of really
shit?
nice
I'm
lakes.
trying to tell
dude.
y'all.
Okay, I'm listening. I'm sorry. You're
So
right.
I had an experience when I was younger
Mm-hmm.
where I was at like a summer camp or whatever, and it was a lake or ocean, I can't remember. And stepping into the water, I stepped on a rusty nail.
Dante, I don't mean to be mean, but
Fuck you about to say?
Let me get my drink first.
What you about to say?
I'm sorry.
Go
we
ahead.
both know that the lakes that you were going to.
No. I'll tell you right now, before you say what you're about to say,
Bro,
this lake was in a white town.
Fam. Like,
No.
Yes. Yes.
This
Cause
ain't
I
when
know-
something in Dorchester's lake.
I know he's trying to play me right now. He's about to say I was at DW in Brockton. Like, no,
Something
it wasn't
like
that.
Yes.
No.
Jumping in
no.
the dirtiest of water.
You were in
No,
Ho-
no,
no,
dirty
no, no.
water, ENT.
Yeah, you were in
No,
Houghton's
no.
Pond,
You
dude.
jumped in Houghton's and was like, I jumped on a nasty rail.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Oh
like
my God.
you weren't in like a real lake.
Nah, bro. This summer camp was like in Plymouth, I'm pretty
Oh
sure.
my god, dude. First of all,
jumping into Houghton's Pond is nuts, bro.
like Plymouth is like the premier place for like there is like I don't know 40% people who have money and they have their own private lakes and like ponds, and then there's all the white trash. It's like Weymouth, dude. Like,
Hey, bro. I don't know that much about that area. But anyways, all I'm saying is after that experience, I was over it.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. Have you ever put a floaty in the ocean?
No.
You ever put a floaty in a lake?
No.
Okay.
What happened, so?
Nothing. You just float in the lake.
two far different experiences too. You know what I really think we should all do at some point is, and like this brings it even more to the forefront. I either think I want to do like a Saco River trip at some point.
What's that?
That's in Maine.
Okay.
And it's one of
I
those
feel like I
like
heard of that.
where you can. They have a couple different things. You can just take you float the whole river with like like
Your bearers and
like
stuff.
cooler like a cooler in the water with you, yeah, and you just
Mm.
coast the whole river, lazy river style,
Mhm.
and drink the whole way down. And there's always like a ton of people who go down there for vacation and do the same thing. They also have those slides that are just like made out of natural like rocks, you know what I mean? Or like go to like a real lake, like a Tahoe or like one of those like real.
Yo, if you trying to go to Lake Tahoe, let me know.
Yeah.
I'm with Lake Tahoe.
You know, like
I mean, we can do the Maine. Let's start off at Maine. Let's start.
Like, yeah, like so Dante understands that like
Dante, Google Lake Tahoe, bro. Oh, actually, hold on. I'm sorry. Before you leave, those are current prices for the trains. $3,000
Yeah.
from Vancouver to Toronto.
Yeah.
All right, I just wanted to understand that. Google Lake Tahoe so you can see what Lake Tahoe look like, bro. I'm not saying
we
you've
should,
never
we
seen it
should
before.
look up the Saco River.
No, I've never seen it before.
You never seen Lake Tahoe?
Yeah,
Look it
yeah.
up.
Oh.
Crazy, right?
Oh.
Look at that.
All right.
Fucking beautiful.
This is what I'm talking to you about.
White
Like
women for everybody.
this is what I'm talking to you about. Like like you're hating on lakes.
This one right here.
Yo, you looked at Houghton's Pond. You
Yeah.
look at different lakes. You know what I'm saying? TLC told you these ain't the rivers and the streams and lakes that you used to, my boy. This is Lake Tahoe.
Okay.
Just pull up Saco River real quick.
Yeah, look that shit up.
Is that SAKO?
SAC. Oh, I believe.
Whatever.
I thought it was 2C, but I'm
Jesus Christ, I forgot how to spell.
Lake Tahoe.
But you wrote river like you're saying in a Boston
River.
accent.
River.
I was hoping you didn't see that.
Fall River.
It doesn't look as clean as Lake Tahoe.
No.
You don't say.
No.
Yeah, don't say. Looks a little different, huh?
Lake Tahoe is blue and popping and
Yeah.
beautiful. You know?
Blue and popping and beautiful.
This is more just float your ass down a river.
This is more dirty water ENT. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, this looks like, hey, I need a cheap trip to take the family on.
I don't think it's
Is it
probably
not
cheap,
cheap?
but like but it's
You still got to get up there. How far
it's
is it from here, bro?
very touristy. I think it's a few hours.
Mm. Oh, it's only New Hampshire?
Oh, it was New Hampshire. I thought it was Maine. My bad.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
say it's a big difference. We
Yes
can go
and
to
no,
New Hampshire.
because like there's
It takes 2 hours to get to New Hampshire.
yeah, it depends. I mean, if you're going just like over the border, it's 45 minutes from here, right? But like
Yeah.
with no traffic. But
How far it is, Dante?
Oh, that's deep in New Hampshire, though.
Is
yeah,
it?
so that's like
Yeah.
Maine, bordering Maine. I feel like.
It's up there.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily bordering Maine, but it's...
Yo, y'all, we should do like. Damn, that's a long.
Have
trip.
you ever
Actually,
gone
so
whitewater
it looks like
rafting?
it would be similar to like driving
That's
to
too
Portland. It's not too far off from Portland.
I've been whitewater rafting probably like 8 or 9 times in my
Damn.
life. Yeah, when I was way younger, I haven't gone since
That's
I
your
was
shit,
like,
huh?
when I was my mother. It was more my mother's thing, but like I really enjoyed it when I did go. I went from like the ages of 15 till probably like 14 to 17. I went a lot. We'd go a few times a year. It's fun. Good time. I think the heaviest, like they go in scales. It's like 1 to 5. I think the most intense I went on was like 3.5 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
And I got launched off the boat.
To Saco River.
3 hours.
Yeah.
How? Y'all ever been to Vermont?
Yeah, I used to. My stepdad, when I was a kid, his parents lived there.
I fuck with Vermont, bro. Vermont on the low.
They had like their backyard had like a farm, and they had like the trees that were tapped for maple syrup.
So you just how would you do it?
I never sucked from the teat.
You nasty motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
No,
you went up there.
I never sucked from the teat.
Yo, don't make the face. Do not make the face.
He did. He made the mouth and everything.
Dante, I know Lenny did that as a kid. That's
because
crazy.
here's what they don't tell you.
Nobody's looking.
Here's what they don't tell you.
Dante put his hands up too. Dante put his hands.
Dante, that's a wild size.
Nah, because you didn't want anybody to see you, bro. So you just put the blinders up. That's a wild size. Yo. Bro, be cool, man.
The thing they don't tell you is like it's not that appealing looking because there's like dried up like maple syrup or like sap that's like
crusty.
Yeah, like all on the side of it and shit. So it's really not that appealing in all honesty. Yeah. It's better in concept. I understand in concept why
it tastes good though.
Like real maple syrup, bro. Like 100% does. Not fresh from the tap though. I never suckled from the teat.
I don't know. Nah, man, I fuck with Vermont, man. Vermont's cool.
I've been up there one time.
Yeah, Vermont's a good time. It's real cool.
We have very underrated like scenic places that are very close to us that we probably don't take advantage of because it's more like exotic to go to the places that you've been going to.
You talking about like DW?
Yes.
The thing is with me is that I don't mind doing white shit. Mm-hmm. Like I'm cool with that. Like exotic or cool is cool. I don't mind. I love a beach, but I don't mind some fall colors and some hiking and some lakes and shit. I'm with that. I try to be well rounded on my travels.
If I'm being honest, I like the views, but I do mind the hike.
Yeah, I didn't expect you to partake in the hike, bro.
Hey, bro. You know,
I'm sorry, bro.
You could have like hyped me up a little bit.
No, you know what? You know what?
Could.
I gotta. You know what, Dante? You're right. I have been making a conscious effort in myself to not be a hater so much.
Oh, okay. Positive
vibes. I apologize, bro. Let's restart.
I'm trying to help you rebuild, bro.
Let's backtrack. You're right. Thank you. And you're calling me out. It's online, so I'm accountable. Listen, fam. I don't mind doing those things. You know what I'm saying? Vermont's cool.
What's it? Mount Washington? Is that New Hampshire? You always see the people with the bumper stickers.
Yeah, I've been up there. We just drove up.
Yeah, well,
I started thinking I climbed that shit.
Yeah. Have you seen the thing where they've talked about how you say what's up to people, like via head nods?
Oh,
you seen it, Dante?
Yeah. It was like head up was like what's up. Head down was like a term of respect.
You don't know them. Yeah. Like whenever you don't know somebody, you're like, all right, how you doing?
Yeah,
it
was like head up was like what's good, my G.
You
head
know
down was like
yo,
you good
what
guy.
Up? You give a little up nod.
Is that like a body language thing? Like this is more open. This is more like
reserved,
closed
bro,
off.
I don't know you.
Yeah.
What's up? Okay. Man.
Quick head nod, like acknowledgement, like you're a person, I'm a person, like whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you good.
You never went into a room and had to automatically gravitate towards someone that looked like you. You know what I'm saying? You give them a little.
When you acknowledge you're the only two in a
and you saw him from across the room, and Lenny was like, he's never experienced that.
Oh man, that always happens in the most awkward situations too.
So that we can hang out together. Like, no, okay, cool.
That always happens in the most awkward situations too, where you're like, all right, at least there's another one.
And then you and the other person of color make eye contact, and y'all both go.
Like,
yo, come over here, bro. It's just me.
There's always that distressed stare first, like, yo, you good?
You with the ops or you one of us? That's sick.
Do you guys think we should talk about any pop culture on this podcast?
Hell no.
No.
Hell no. Sexi Red ain't pop culture?
Well, I guess we did hit that.
Come on now.
Well, somebody did.
Hey. Who hit it first? Ray J?
Probably Ray J. If I had to guess.
Look at a callback. What a callback for Ray J.
Said single dropping next week.
I hit it.
Yeah, he really did hit. He hit everything.
Yo, Ray J's hit list. I just saw this recently. Ray J's hit list is crazy.
Oh,
I was
for real?
reading I didn't know he made
Bro,
a diss.
look it up, Dante.
I didn't know he made a diss track to
I'm
Bobby
scared what's
Brown.
gonna come up.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Fuck Whitney Houston.
Yeah, I read the lyrics to
Bro.
that song. It's crazy.
Bro, Ray J's hit list is one to marvel at.
How old was Whitney Houston when he fucked Whitney Houston?
It don't matter. Don't matter to me. But old though.
Yeah, like
Old though.
she was almost in the bathtub at that point.
Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. Edit that. Bleep that.
Cut that part.
Yeah, cut that. Yeah, cut that. I don't want no parts of that. Cut that part.
You really hit Whitney?
Keep it for the audio. You looking at his hit list, right?
Yeah.
He hit Jackie Harry?
The fuck?
Oh, that's crazy.
This man has no line.
Yo, nah,
Y'all,
his
do y'all
list
know who
is
Jackie
crazy.
Harry is? He hit Jackie Harry is crazy.
His list is crazy.
Who's that?
His list is
Can you
wild,
scroll
bro.
back? Who's that?
Imogen Thomas?
Okay, is she the one? No, not who I thought it was.
No.
Does it give a little bios about the people?
It does.
What does she do?
Imogen Mary Thomas is a Welsh model and television personality.
Good for him.
She is tough. That boy hit list crazy. Salute Ray J, bro. Shout him out. A list to marvel at. Another a top shooter to respect in the Hall of Fame.
I see you, my boy.
I see you, my boy.
He turned
Tila
Tila Tequila
Tequila,
into
huh?
a Nazi
Tila
lesbian.
Tequila. He put Tila Tequila on. Ray J put Tila Tequila on.
Was he the one who did Shot at Love?
No,
Was
she did.
She did
I
that.
shot out Tequila or something like that.
Did she do that after him or prior to?
I don't know.
She's a Nazi now.
A literal Nazi?
Yeah. Just Dante Google. He hit Pam Anderson.
That's what it says. Internet don't lie.
I told you, bro. This man jersey is in the Golden Hall of Fame, dog.
This
And
list
you're
is-
still scrolling.
This list
Lil'
is
Nigga,
just,
listen, bro. There's a next page. You see that part there? That's like next. There's a whole next page. This nigga is wilding out here.
I'm not clicking that.
Little
yo, I'm
Kim,
done.
Jackie Harry, Pam Anderson. What a
Yo.
lineup!
I don't know
Yo.
how he ended up in the same room as Pam Anderson.
Yo, that's
And
crazy.
whatever room, anytime he's in a room with somebody, Adam. I like that.
Brandy must have a ton of jokes for him.
Listen, I ain't gonna tell. I'm gonna tell you one thing. Brandy, little brother, that man name in the fucking rafters, yo.
Oh,
Shout
my God.
him out. Hall of Fame, golden numbers.
Yeah, can you just look up Tila Tequila Nazi?
What?
Nazi.
Yeah, that's crazy. We don't support that on this podcast, but I do.
She's a Nazi?
That is wild to me. I learn something new every time I come on.
Oh, shit.
Am I right?
Click it.
Yeah, there's a lot. I
Don't
even
click
know
it,
which-
actually. Don't give her clicks. I'll take that back.
That's crazy. Tila Tequila sympathizes with Hitler. What the fuck?
You never want that to be your headline.
Yo.
I thought she was. It's funnier because I thought
Yo.
she was funny back then. Like, I thought she was weird back then, but now it's like.
The headlines are probably better than the articles themselves. This last one, white nationalists and Tila Tequila give Nazi style salute.
Tila Tequila ain't even white.
I know.
It was white nationalists
Hey,
and Tila Tequila.
I don't know how she thought that was the right group to align with. Like, bitch, they would have killed you too.
Yeah, you not even white, shorty.
Like, you wouldn't have made it out.
That's nuts to me. Wow.
She was
Oh my
lost,
God.
dude.
Tila Tequila wears Nazi uniform, calls Hitler a sweet kid.
Yo, get this corny bitch out of here.
Yeah.
That's corny, man. What a fucking goofy. What a goofy ass motherfucker.
Ray J fucked her stupid, bro.
What a
Oh,
goofy.
my God.
I hope he hit it. He hit it way before that. That ain't no blemish on his rep because at one point Tila Tequila was it.
Yeah.
So that ain't no blemish on his rep at
There were
all.
no
but
dates
her-
on the hit list.
Hell no, ain't no diss on the hit list at all. His jersey's still in there.
Whatever happened? Speaking of like attractive Asian women who got with rappers or R&B
Okay,
singers,
what a wild line lead up, bro.
whatever happened to Karuchi Tran?
She was on his hit list too.
She's popping.
She was on his hit list
Yeah,
too.
she was
on his
hit
Oh,
list.
they probably had beef over that, didn't they?
Who?
Ray J and Chris Brown.
CB?
Yeah.
I can imagine that. Yeah. What a hit list, right?
I'm
You
impressed.
just Karuchi was on there. I thought you was gonna say someone completely different.
Which one?
I definitely thought you was gonna say somebody completely different, but you aren't really tapped in. You do sometimes, you not sometimes.
Yeah, I'm not.
I thought you were talking about Jeany May and Jeezy.
No idea who that is.
Yeah, it's okay.
I don't even know who that is.
My black delegation. Jeany May and Young Jeezy, the
I
rapper.
know who Jeezy is. Yeah.
Okay.
I love Jeezy.
I love Jeezy.
I love
Thug
it.
Motivation 101. Ha, my jam. Get it out the trap.
Oh, huh. Okay.
Jeany May.
Okay.
Bad.
Move your head, Dante.
Bad. Jeany May. She's on the one of the morning shows, the gossip, the real, the what's she on? It's right there. I think she on Talk.
The Real.
The Real. There we go. The Real. Jeany and Jeezy got married, and then about a year ago maybe, and Jeezy has recently filed for divorce, and he cited irreconcilable differences, but the irreconcilable differences are family issues. That's what he put. They don't align in family stuff, I'm gonna guess.
Is that like, I don't know if you know the answer. Does that mean like she wants to have kids, he doesn't? Or does that mean like, I don't like your parents?
It sounds like when you put out a statement like that, it's like, we don't want to get into it.
From what I have seen online and read and from shit like that.
The Shade Room.
Sure, yeah. I don't remember where I saw it. It was more so along the lines of he didn't like stuff that her family was doing. Like they didn't align on certain disciplines and family structures and things like that, and it has gotten so bad.
What isn't that the problem with? And I'm glad we have the flowers and the lights out for this conversation.
I love it. You want to turn the lights lower? We can get real personal and intimate. If you want
isn't this the problem?
You a hater.
Why
you're not insecure in your sexuality, bro?
Nah. It's more so I didn't feel included.
You don't got no candle?
Fam, you want me to turn
the light? I'm about to say, bro, we got another candle over there if you want it, bro. It's no problem.
I can turn the light down in there for you.
Hey, get it sexy on them. Get sexy on them, Dante.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, with the dark mood lighting on them.
But don't you think it's crazy you get all the way to the point of you're married already before you realize that like you didn't agree with their family and like the way they did?
Jeany May did come out and say though, bro, she was like, yo, she knows that she was like, I know I'm a hothead, and some things that we don't align on are my fault, and I respect Jeany May for this too, because I know it's blanket statement is what it is. Y'all can shoot at me if you want to. To me, in my experiences, there are a lot of women who don't know what accountability is. And when you call them out on it, it's met with resistance. Jeany is an example to me, of this particular situation, not in general, not a blanket statement, of her husband filed for divorce. She got upset about it and was like, yo, I don't want this marriage to end. I realize my errors. What do I need to do to make this marriage work? And so shout out Jeany May and shout out Jeezy, and
it's also
some prayers, and I hope they figured the fuck out.
If her being a hothead was, I don't know a ton about like Jeezy.
Her word, not mine. Her word.
Yeah, but I mean on him on a personal level. But was he in one of the verses? Wasn't his verses like the
Jeezy
most
versus
like
Gucci?
Yeah, wasn't his like the most tense or one of the most tense of any of them?
Yeah, Gucci killed his homeboy.
Yeah. That's what it was, yeah.
And then made a diss song right after.
And played it in front of him.
Yeah.
Right?
And he told him he said in the battle, I'm smoking on Pookie Loc. Like he let him know he was smoking on his homeboy. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
I gotta throw the ones. I gotta hit you in your face or something.
Yeah, and they just stood across a stage from each other and just like did it.
But it was so big. It was such a cultural moment. We needed it.
So I know it's big enough because I watched that one.
Yeah,
like
because you thought it was gonna go down.
No, and I actually
that's just the one everybody was talking about. So there was nothing else to do at that time.
I was just talking to Dante about a Gucci Mane song like last week, Sex in Crazy Places.
Shout out Gucci.
I enjoy both. As far as rappers are concerned, I enjoy songs from both of those particular like artists. So like that one stood out as one for me to check out because their energy in songs is awesome.
Have you ever been in a trap?
No.
Okay.
Like, can white people have traps?
A white trap and a black trap are two different things.
Yeah, like so. No.
Okay.
No,
that's fair. I just didn't know. I wanted to know your level of experience.
No, I've not been in a trap.
Okay.
Okay, so let's keep on.
Dante, have you been in a trap?
You mean like a trap house?
Yeah.
I do that.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. Anyways.
No. Cool.
Are there?
Just asking. I like to know my co-host's level of.
Is a trap house a geological thing though?
What do you mean by that?
A geographical, not geological. Geographical thing. Like,
I knew what you meant. I wasn't going.
In the sense of like, I don't know if there's a lot of trap houses in New England.
That's not true.
What are you talking about?
That's not true at all.
What's your definition of a trap house?
Let's get this shit out there right now. That's not true at all.
Don't get me wrong. Like,
what's your definition of a trap house to even say that?
No, but like, so I get it. Like Brockton, shit like that. Like whatever, I get it. But like,
they're not all in Brockton. I'll tell you that.
I understand.
I was just letting them talk because I ain't incriminating
that.
nobody.
I just don't think that like that term was ever used here,
It's not.
It
Yeah.
came from.
It's a southern term.
That's where I'm more so coming from. Is like I don't think that anybody up here ever called their fucking like,
Drug
where they're
house.
cooking their drugs and everything,
trap
like
house.
a trap house.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Keeping on the music thing real quick, I have not listened, but do you guys have opinions on Drake versus Joe Budden?
I do. Dante, I want you to go first though.
I didn't give the album a full listen through. I kind of got tired of it after a little bit.
Expound why.
I kind of side with Joe Budden. I feel like he's writing the music for the kids, and I also feel like he was on a mission to be as toxic as possible with this album.
Okay. I agree with Joe as well. I thought the album was very mid, and I'm a Drake fan. I thought the album was very, very mid. There is one point in the album, I think it's right before What Would Pluto Do? It's like 3 or 4 or 5 in that like stretch that are tough, and I fuck with it.
Why does rap albums need to be 20 songs?
I don't know. I don't have an answer to that
But
question.
that is a consistent theme. I'm not off on that, right? Like,
no, you're not.
I do
off.
miss the days of like a 13, 14 track album.
I think like
If you're gonna give me, the thing is, right? This is the problem. The more you give me, the more I have to judge. And I get it, you're Drake and you are who you are, but still, coming off of your 21 album, which was very well received, your other album, the Ibiza album, that wasn't very well received. Your album before that, I forget what it is, wasn't very well received.
I liked the one that that has like 8 to 10 or whatever, or the song that he talks about the Kanye beef on it and stuff like that. 8 out of 10, is that the name of the song? You can keep. I'll just look that up.
Yeah.
Real quick.
I thought it was, again, like I said, I'm agreeing with Joe. I thought it was very basic. Like
Scorpion.
I
Was
fucked with Scorpion.
Scorpion was good. Yeah,
I don't want to hear Drake tell him he shot someone in broad daylight. Like, bro, even if that is your life, Drake, even if you are living like that behind the scenes and that's you, your public persona and who you are ain't that, bro. I never want to hear Drake on a track tell him he shot somebody in broad daylight.
But
nigga, that's not you.
Because
Cut it the fuck out.
He didn't do that.
He
right?
didn't do. That's
Like-
not you, my nigga. That's not you, bro. I don't want to hear Drake telling me he shot somebody in broad daylight. This shit is to me, this album was so basic. It was so rudimentary. It was so childish. I was not with it at all. I agree with Joe. This shit seemed low effort. I'm not looking for no clicks.
It definitely felt very low effort.
It felt so low effort. You made people wait longer, all this type of shit. Shout out to your kid for drawing the picture. You named it all the dogs. You let people run with the narrative that all the dogs was gonna be some tough shit. Was gonna be
Also, having your kid draw a picture and then talking about murdering people and popping perks on your album is like a crazy premise.
All the dogs, my kid drew the picture, and then all you get on there and do is sing and then talking about shooting people in broad daylight. Like, bro, I get it, fam. People have been clamoring for an all rap Drake album for a minute. And I get it. I think that Drake is such a superstar that he can't ever give someone a full rap album. But you gave us a full fucking Ibiza album. You gave us a full fucking Europe album. What's the difference?
I feel like, to me, as not like I like Drake, but I think that the greater population of people who aren't hardcore like Drake stans he's living off his catalog.
He is. He's reached that point.
So he sells out arenas still, right, and has these crazy concerts. But it's because he has 1 to 2 songs he puts out every few years that are like bangers, right? And then he has a catalog of shit that he put out from 2005 till 2012 that was like iconic.
Don't
right?
trip. They're about to say, I don't want nobody to get it fucked up. That man is the boy for a reason.
Dude, his mixtapes were legendary, and it wasn't like cultural to like one group. It was like
Drake,
anybody
Drake
listened
got
to.
Drake got the slaps.
You
For every mood, for any mood you want to be in, Drake got the slaps.
Yeah.
I'm just saying this particular album. That's all. You're right. I do think at this point, I think the best thing is what he's doing right now. He's saying, "Yo, I'm gonna take a little break from music. I'm stepping back for like a year and change."
I think it's time to just be done. If this
I don't
is what
think
you're
you can
putting
ever
out,
fully be done.
No, not. I don't think Drake.
putting
I don't
out?
think he should be done. I still want some Drake and pause. That sounded crazy.
But
I still want Drake music.
I think the lashing out at Joe Budden thing though is kind of that, where like Joe is for the most part been a pretty big supporter ever since their beef however long ago.
Can I ask you a question? Sorry to cut you off.
What's up?
Sorry to cut you off. I just want to know before you keep going. Did you see the entire
I didn't
thing?
watch the whole thing. I watched the 2-minute excerpt that was on Twitter.
Got it. Okay.
I didn't even see any of it.
Did you see Drake's response at least?
I did see Drake's response, the little IG caption.
It pisses me off, and I'm not some Joe apologist or anything like that, but it pisses me off because I am a regular listener to his shit, and some a common narrative theme, a sentiment of his is, which it is something I agree with as well, is that for 99 out of 100 times he bigs Drake up.
Yeah.
Nobody says a word. Hey, you're doing well. Whatever the case is, big him up. The one time he has a unpopular opinion or not an in agreement opinion, you kill him.
He went scorched earth on Joe,
which is
like personal shots. Like,
it's so nutty to me, bro. You look so light skinned. You look so insecure. Because right, and I would view someone at a Drake's level to not take an excerpt and respond. But that's literally what you did. Because if you listen to the pod, if you listen to what he said, he was bigging it up. But he gave his one opinion about how he thought something was one way and thought it was another. It let me know that Drake really wasn't comfortable about his album because he did the same thing with Charlamagne.
That's more of an something on Drake.
Yeah,
already having thoughts about what he put out himself. Like that to me is more of a reflection on Drake not having confidence in the product that he put out to the people. Yeah. And he had somebody with a platform that's big enough. Because I think Joe put out his numbers the other day, and he's top 10 of all podcasts, on Spotify,
across all genres.
Yeah, not just like not the music lane, entertainment lane, like all
podcasts. You can say whatever you want, Drake. You are the bigger artist. You are those things. You do have all those known records. But to disrespect his platform and say that he ain't that is nutty.
When in all reality, he did choose a different lane. But it'd be one thing if he was mid in the different lane.
He's at his lane.
He's the forefront of that lane.
It looks
the Breakfast Club was that. Right? I don't think they are anymore. You can correct me if I'm wrong, right? But I don't think they have the buzz that they did 4, 5, 6 years ago, coming off like the Birdman stuff and all this shit when they were really like, you couldn't go a day without a Breakfast Club thing going viral.
Envy is looking funny in the light.
Yeah.
Charlamagne has his hand in a lot of different pots.
Yep. And so to be like, you failed at rap, you're a failure at everything. It's like, well, no, he wasn't the biggest selling rapper, but generally people think he was a good rapper. They just he didn't sell on that level maybe, but his actual platform that he's created, and he's brought on a lot of people from artists also, like Queen's Flip, like these other guys that don't have that type of, didn't have that type of notoriety. We're kind of growing, and he's put them on too. So it's like, dude, he is number one in his lane. So how are we going to like shit on him and ignore the fact that like he did go on to something better? It's not like he just stayed the same.
Yeah. I hate it, man. I'm glad that he's taking a break. That's all I'm saying. I'm glad he's taking a break. This wasn't it. I'll probably playlist a couple songs. Mm-hmm. Album as a whole, definitely off my list.
It's not like, I haven't even listened to a song from it. I couldn't, but I think to me,
we should give it a listen though.
I don't think that I've heard anything from him recently that's like interested me that much. And truth be told, like I haven't really been on like the rap vibe personally as much.
Oh, recently. So you don't even get the reference about shooting somebody in broad daylight.
No.
Drake has a whole song on his album as the chorus as kill him in broad daylight, shoot him in broad daylight. That's one of the choruses. Like hit him in broad daylight, hit him in broad daylight. And I'm like, fam, like again, that's why I said that so passionately. Is like, bro, that ain't you. That ain't you, fam. And even if it is, that ain't your public persona. That ain't how you portray.
And I assume that goes in line with Joe being like, you're not a kid. Like, you don't need to talk like that. Because that's how most of the younger rappers who aren't about that life speak now, right?
Yo, bro,
it's my art. It's my art. Like, I don't need
I get it. You don't see Jay-Z hanging out with a Kai. And I get it, Jay-Z's a little bit different. That's an outlier. Like, Cole, maybe Kendrick is definitely off the map. Those would be the three in his category, I would say. After that, to me, the field is so far and beyond. Besides those three, the field is so far and beyond that you either gonna be with them three or you gonna fuck with nobody.
Like his features should be the GOATs at this point, right? Like he should only.
You should have Nicki on there. You should have motherfucking Mariah Carey. You should be.
Yes.
This shit should be a goated album. That's where you at now, bro.
Would people flip if like? Because I do think Mariah Carey and him would be interesting, right? Like, but
Mariah Carey would sing that man under the fucking table.
Would people say that he sold out or went too pop if he went that direction?
At this point, you need to do whatever the fuck you need to do.
I don't think so, because I mean, even on like, was it the Scorpion album when he had the Michael Jackson sample?
Yeah, it was.
And, like,
you're right.
That didn't seem like sellouty and pop. You know?
Hey, Scorpion was a good album. Though.
It is. Like, that's the last Drake album I listened to in full. And there's songs on there that are harder, but it's not fake. Like, he's talking about Kanye and shitting on Kanye, but like he's saying stuff like I drove through the hills and fucked your girl. He's not saying I shot at you or like tried to kill you.
My favorite thing about music is that it brings you back to like a crazy coming off of what you just said. It's a crazy segue. Oh my god. How music brings you back to like a certain point of like remembrance and like time in life and all that shit like that. Scorpion album is such a crazy time in life for me. Like I remember that shit like the day it dropped type shit. And it's not because it was like I mean, it is because of the Drake album, but like
it's because you remember what you were doing when
that shit dropped. Yeah. Like, yo, Scorpion came out today, fam. What it is? Like, I was with Jake. Like, it was with my ex and all type of shit. Right around little brother time, I was in South Carolina. Like, that was a crazy time.
You were vibing with certain parts of and that's okay. So like, I'm okay. That's where a 20 because that album's really long.
Double disc. Double disc.
If you can emote like certain feelings out of people, right? Over a 20-song album, I don't have a beef with it being 20 songs. But I do think a lot of the times for me with rap music, being an outside fan of it, right? A person who hops in and hops out on it, that it's hard for rap to do a 20-song album because there's only so much variation in your cadence because a lot of rappers don't have flexibility.
I think that's
Drake's. That's exactly what I was about to say. Like, there's a lot of those like really long like 20-song albums where it just sounds like, all right, you're just giving me the same song 20 times.
Let's stay here. Great example. Chris Brown gives 20-song albums too of R&B and rap, a little bit of rapping, but 20 song R&B, and people say the same thing. Yeah. Bro, I don't want to fucking hear 20 R&B songs, my nigga. What the fuck?
Because there's just not enough variation in what you're capable. Your beats can't change all that much because you stay in the same pockets. Like,
I don't know if it's that as much as I do think that is very valid, but I think it's much more of more broadly is that like the times that we in. Like, you have a much younger population. We ain't young peoples.
Yeah.
You have a much younger population, and right now the world is very microwave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You should be catering to TikTok and
I'm
Instagram
not
videos.
Fucking sitting down to listen to your 2-hour album, hour and 45-minute album with 23 songs on it. Are you kidding me? I got shit to do in 2 hours.
In 10 to 15 filler.
Hell
and 8
nah.
songs that I'm gonna add to a playlist.
Y'all let me know what's the fire song. I'm gonna wait till TikTok or Twitter, Instagram tell me what's the fire song that I need to go to.
I think that like what happened to the days of put out a 15-song album and then have a deluxe that drops that gets you to 23, right?
I hate that.
Like that's more appropriate to me to be like, I'm re-releasing a deluxe version that has all this additional content for my real.
Then I only have to digest 8 more tracks.
Yeah, you know what you already love about it, and then you hop on. Especially like you're not selling CDs anymore either.
You ain't selling CDs no more.
So you just dropping singles is almost just as good as you. I mean, people go years without albums now because they can just put out 3 singles a year as opposed to.
That's what the fuck. We need to miss Drake.
Yeah,
we need to miss Drake.
Yeah,
right now he's been dropping consistently every year. Every year, Drake is giving us one.
He's like Call of Duty.
Maybe 2. Yeah. Maybe even 2 drops. He's been giving us 1, maybe 2 drops. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This ain't it.
Drake is the Madden of rappers.
We good, bro. We oversaturated with Drake.
Yeah. Like, you
pause.
Go make some.
That just sounded crazy to me. No, that just sounded a little crazy to me.
Go and make some real changes, fine tune, come back with some samples that are wild. I think that's the thing with like, I'm not a Kanye guy either at this point, but I do think that that's the one thing he's reinvented himself over and over again throughout his music. And
yeah,
that's
I don't know if he loves Jesus. I don't know if he loves Jesus anymore. But
I don't know if Jesus loves him.
Ooh,
damn.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Edit that out.
Damn. All the Godheads say Jesus love everybody.
Jesus walks.
But I think that does
go
speak
to hell.
To a different level of like artistry when you can kind of change who you are, like through album over album, and you can find new avenues to make your stuff play. And it also, you brought up like a guy like Michael Jackson. It's like that's how you have 20-year runs in the music industry, right? Is like,
what's your favorite Michael Jackson song? Sing a Michael Jackson song right now on top of your head.
Looking at the man in the mirror.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Dante, Michael Jackson song right now on top of your head. Go.
The way you're making me feel.
Okay. Okay, I see.
I just remember Man in the Mirror always comes to me first because I remember the live performance when bitches were like crying in the front row while he was singing. Like that always stands out.
I ain't
in
gonna
my
lie,
mind.
dog. The first time I ever think, I'm like, looking out of my window. I tell him that it's human nature. Why do you do me that way? Hey, Michael's in his bag. Michael's in his bag. I'm sorry, my fault. I fuck with Mike.
He was a huge Michael Jackson fan.
Oh my god, bro! That's the realest light skinned motherfucker ever.
It's unfair and fair to compare them because, like, at the same time, like Michael is, like, you know, he's a fucking legend. Like he's as big as you can be. But to be fair, to the past 20 years, Drake is that level of fame. He's given that level of clout.
He's given but he don't
And
got
leeway.
that level of fame.
Slaps. But like, yo, let me tell you right now. Like, I remember back in like the LimeWire days, R.I.P. Where you could just
pull a little look out for my boys. You know what I'm saying? Pull a little look out for the LimeWire.
Where like
boys.
I used to download like entire discographies from artists, and I remember downloading like Michael Jackson's entire discography and just pressing play, and there were no skips.
Bro, no skips.
Like if I did that with Drake's catalog right now, like I'm skipping a lot of it.
Mike gave you Thriller with no strips, cuz. No skips. Let that sink in. In 88.
Yo, seriously though.
In 88, he gave you Thriller with no skips.
None.
He gave you Off the Wall with no skips. Man, cut it out, bro. I fuck with Drake. I fuck with Drake the long way. The best thing in our generation.
Whoa,
but he
pause.
I'm sorry, that's a southern word. You don't know that. I'll pause it for you. Pause. But the level of slaps that Drake has versus Michael Jackson ain't the same.
Well, one thing is for sure, Drake does think he's the best we've ever had.
Baby, you my everything.
You all I ever want.
Okay, come on now.
We can do it real big.
Bigger than you ever done it. Come on. Classic, bro. Classic.
And before
Classic.
we're on our way out, we're going to hit you guys with what we've been watching. I don't think there's anything that I'm going to be watching on the docket, but maybe,
because
because
of the writer's strike.
it's a slow week.
Dante, shots
Slow
up to
week.
you over there. Salute, my guy.
Shots to my
Shots
friend
to
out
Big
there.
Dante.
We are going to hit a quick little shooter.
No face. You getting better.
That wasn't bad.
You getting better. I like it.
All right. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. I haven't been on in a while, but I've crushed. I've been on Apple TV a lot lately.
Did you know it's the least canceled
I did.
streaming service?
I did. And I'm going to tell you, I get why.
Okay.
I get why.
Okay, enlighten us, because Dante, obviously, hater.
Mm-hmm.
Very big hater.
I'm going to tell you why, y'all.
Let me know. I get a 3-month free subscription.
They have A-list celebrities, actors, on great shows. That's why people don't unsubscribe. I had no idea when I started watching it to now where that I would stay, because like every streaming service I got on because of somebody else. Chick came over and was like, yo, let's watch this. Boom, boom, put her in her
I was
Apple
going to
TV.
ask. I was like, how'd you get on Apple TV?
No,
You're not even an Apple
like
person.
that. Yeah. She was like, oh, I got Apple TV. Let's watch boom, boom, boom. We watched it. And I stayed. I've came on before and I've told you I'm a big C fan with Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa, yeah.
Yeah, big C fan. Great show. Idris Elba, the Not Taken. It's called Airplane, some shit like that. The Idris Elba show. It was good. I forget what it's called. Not Taken. It's obviously it's not Taken, but it's an airplane show. It was great. Watched that recently. But what I came on here to tell y'all what I've been watching is Foundation.
Okay, what's
It's
Foundation?
I'm a sci-fi guy. So it's a sci-fi show about the future. We're living in space. There has been this dynasty of a ruler, of an outer space ruler, who has made his lineage be forever. He's basically cloned himself. He figured out some technology to clone himself. So the young version of himself, the grown man version of himself, and the old man version of himself. And those three rule the outer space in tandem. So when the younger one gets older, the older one gets older, and then they just, succession and all them out. When they die, they just reopen another egg, and that's the old version. You know what I'm saying? Or that's the young version. You follow me, Dante?
Mm-hmm.
So what Foundation is about is the world is going to end if the Foundation continue, if the empire continues. because they've been ruling it so iron fist for so long. So this mathematician dude, like Einstein dude, comes along and is like, yo, the way things are going, this shit gonna be over in 1,000 years because you fucked it up. We need to do X, Y, and Z. Of course, Empire has been a ruler for ever. He's like, fuck you, dude. No way. So the dude, they exile the mathematician dude because he's gonna start some shit. If you start telling people the world's going to end. So they send him out to the outer banks of the world. Outer banks. They send him to like the farthest reach of the
Probably beyond them.
Yeah, beyond that. Whoa! Give me some They send this motherfucker to like the outer reaches of outer space, and he does start a foundation of a new like colony. And it basically talks about the trials and tribulations in between the Empire and the Foundation basically fighting each other. And it's great. It's motherfucking great. 3 seasons of fire.
Is there any big actors in that?
You probably would know them better than I. You know, I don't know actors' names.
Okay.
I'm terrible with actors' names, but not like super duper A-list. Like of course I know who Idris Elba is, or like the show you were talking about on here one time when you were talking about the subscriptions, Boardroom or Showroom. I see it on
Newsroom.
there.
Not Newsroom.
With your girl Aniston.
Yeah, Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah. I see that on there all the time, and I might watch that, but that's not my thing. Can you name some of the actors off of that, bro? Dante might. I mean, Lenny might know. No, he won't. But you.
I don't recognize any of them. But
you recognize anybody?
Jared Harris, Leo.
I don't think it's super. Whatever. It's nobody super duper big A-list on this show.
Leah Harvey.
Leah Harvey or Lori Harvey?
Not Lori Harvey. Okay. It ain't Lori Harvey. But the other show that I've been watching, which is I'm really into because it's black, is The Changeling, and it's on Apple TV too. That's with your boy Lakeith.
Okay.
He's in that. He's the main actor in that, and that show is great. Another sci-fi show.
That sounds like fantasy, right?
Is
like witches kind of thing.
Basically, Lakeith Stanfield's wife goes to a witch. And she grants her 3 wishes. She gets her 3 wishes. In those 3 wishes, something goes wrong. And basically, their child gets taken. And the whole season is about that. It's fire, though. It's super fire. I get 100% why people ain't canceling.
These sound like good shows.
Bro, they good as hell. And it's Apple TV, so it's great quality.
Mm-hmm.
High actors. Yo, if they come back with another show right after that, you had The Padded Room with your boy. What's my man's name, fam? Lenny. What's the name? Harry Potter.
Daniel Radcliffe?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he's in this show called The Padded Room where he's crazy. He's bouncing off the walls. He's a serial killer.
So you're checking the whole discography on there.
Listen, fam. I'm here to tell you. I understand why Apple TV is the least canceled subscription. That's all I'm saying.
Proven wrong.
Listen.
Dante.
Okay.
No question why that shit ain't. Because they come back with no skips. Dante, no skips.
No skips?
No skips. It's something on there for everybody. What's your flavor of the month? It's something on there for you.
I'm gonna have to.
I'm trying to take. Hey, if you take your 3-month free subscription, I bet you won't cancel it. Bet you.
That's what I'm afraid of. I got enough subscriptions.
I hear you. So if that's the case, don't. But I'm telling you, I get why it ain't. Because they got heat.
So real quick on science fiction, did you try that Hulu movie I talked about on here? No One Will Save You yet?
I don't got Hulu, bro. That's why.
Really? Fuck.
Yeah.
I got about halfway through it. I didn't finish it.
No.
That's why I did it. But this isn't some consolation at all. I did see Transformers on my plane ride to Mexico.
What'd you think?
Great.
It was good, right?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. I get why you have it high.
Yeah,
it wasn't bad at all.
I thought it was far better than expected.
Far better than
Pete
expected.
Davidson's pretty funny in it. I'll give him credit. Another man with a hit list.
Another man with a hit list.
Yeah.
It ain't quite Ray J's, but it's good.
No, it's a lot. It's quite a different demographic.
Still baddies, but not quite as illustrious as Ray J's.
No, the list is not that long. But in 10 years, Pete Davidson you might have to scroll 2 pages fast too.
Why do you think they like Pete Davidson?
I can't figure it out, dude. Because Madeline Klein has just killed me, bro. Like
you must keep them laughing so hard they just keep their eyes closed.
Yeah, you got them busted.
Funny dudes get the box.
Yeah,
funny dudes. Get the box.
Like I don't know, man. Like I think there's something like disarming about him. Because he's not like traditionally attractive too. So like he's not like I don't like it's not like you're like with Chris Hemsworth for a chick, right? But
good example.
He's also like very funny, so that evens it off. Where it's like, and I think he's self-deprecating in the way that he's funny.
Yeah.
He like because good comedians. And I don't know. I've never seen him do.
So
a ton
basically,
of stand-up.
what I heard
like,
you trying to say is ugly dudes are winning.
if you can,
Dante laughed.
if you're in tune with your own faults and can be funny about them, I think that that's a way in.
That's me.
You know,
It's his buggy eyes that freak me out. But.
yeah, because I think to most people on an outside perspective,
Yeah,
it doesn't make
I hate
sense.
how black his eyes is. He looks dead.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
motherfucker. You know what? What's the name of the dude from Night of Christmas? Night of Living Christmas. Night of the horror movie.
I don't know that you named a movie.
Nah.
What's the movie? Oh my
Black
god.
Christmas.
No, bro. It's the Disney movie with the
Jack Skellington. Is that who you're talking about?
He looks like Jack Skeleton.
Okay.
Type it in, Dante.
Wasn't that
What's
the night before Christmas?
the night before Christmas? Y'all know
Said
what the
Night
fuck
of
I
the
was talking
Living
about.
Christmas?
I did not know what you were talking
I'm
about.
sorry.
initially.
I wasn't even close to it.
All right. Well, fuck y'all.
I got
That's
that.
what I meant. That's what I meant.
Oh,
I didn't mean to dominate this what am I watching section.
Did
Can you
you-
please type in Jack Skeleton though so I can see it? Thank you, bro.
Anything else
Yeah.
on the list?
You made the comparison. I thought you knew
Those
what he looked
are everything that I've been watching lately.
We haven't. This pod will be out. We're dropping a pod before this one.
Okay.
That's
Yes, that's exactly how that motherfucker look, bruh.
that's fucked up.
That is.
This one right here, that's Pete Davidson.
That's Pete Davidson.
But-
Can you pull up Pete Davidson right quick? That's that motherfucker. I ain't no shot at him because listen, that man is tapping top shelf booty. But
You should check out the creator. We're gonna talk about
heard
that.
it was fire.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that on the pod that's coming out this week.
Heard it was fire.
Yeah,
My boy's in there, Mr. Washington.
yeah, he's really good.
That's two movies back to back. Bro.
Some people are saying that they don't love him in it, but I liked the movie a lot, and I thought he was good. The kid is amazing. The kid's the star.
Hey, bro,
But,
that's 2 for 2 on him, bro.
Mhm.
Tenet, brother, how you feel about it? He did good in it.
I've never seen it.
Okay,
Me neither.
he did good in it though.
Dante, you have anything for
What you
you've
been watching, big dog?
Won't
Don
let you down
Teasy.
again.
Hmm?
I'm gonna let you down again.
You got nothing?
Got nothing.
Well, so you went and saw the creator, no? Or did you not end up seeing it?
No, I ended up not seeing it.
What's coming?
Nothing.
Go ahead, go.
Taylor Swift
Go
is
ahead.
this week, I think.
Damn, I meant to talk to you about that, but I don't want to. For lack of time, I ain't gonna get into that.
Teet
shit.
Swizzy.
She's making $60 million off of that.
Off of.
The movie.
Disgusting.
They're paying her $60 million for that to go to the movie theater.
Oh, and they're gonna.
I
make
can't
so
wait
much
to tell
more
you.
than that.
I can't wait to tell you off camera how. I
So
really
who's
feel
making the
about
real
her.
money on that?
Yeah, because it's making way more than. I mean, like the people who produced it, the movie industry itself.
That's a fan base I'm scared to tell you.
Yeah,
to
we don't
talk
need to do
about?
that on air.
Yeah, no, because I don't want us canceled for real. Like the race shit is funny, but I'm not disrespecting Taylor Swift.
Okay, so you have nothing for me, Dante?
I got nothing.
What
Asshole.
a fucking
Um,
what you been on, bro?
So I
Yeah,
got
you
two
really
movies that I've watched in the past week that I wanted to talk about. I checked out this movie on Netflix that's actually foreign. It's dubbed, which is generally something I avoid. I don't really love things that are dubbed. It takes me out of the watching experience. But I watched this movie Nowhere on Netflix.
NOWH.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's about this girl and her husband or boyfriend that are trying to escape like a war-torn country while she's pregnant. And they are getting smuggled out of the country in the back of cargo containers.
Okay.
And while they're getting to their location, they get separated into two different cargo containers. And she is in her container. They get sniffed out before they get loaded onto a cargo ship. And the people who are, I don't know if they're the police or whatever they are, kill everybody that's in her container. But she finds a way to hide and not get murdered when they figure out that they're hidden on this like transportation thing. So she ends up getting put onto the ship, and the ship gets caught in the storm, and her cargo container gets knocked off of the boat and left in the middle of the ocean. And she is just trapped in this cargo container in the middle of the ocean for the entirety of the movie by herself, basically, while pregnant. And for one, the dub thing doesn't take me out as much because there's not a ton of dialogue at a certain point because she's by herself. And I don't know. I think people should check it out. It's pretty good. It's got good suspense. It's fucking it's a little graphic. I'm not gonna lie to you because
Where is the movie based in?
if you look it up real quick for me, Dante, I don't want to say it. Like it feels like it's like one of those European like countries.
Okay.
Though
Bosnia.
they only list 3 people for the cast, so it's that small.
So basically, this is like Life of Pi, But with the guns. With guns.
Well, no, because this includes nudity, childbirth.
Oh, that's where it gets graphic, huh?
Oh, there's something way more graphic. Am I good to spoil something real quick?
Sure.
All right, 3, 2, 1. I definitely watch this regardless. This isn't a huge.
3, 2, 1, spoiler.
It's from Spain, by the way.
Spain. Okay, so this isn't even really that big of a spoiler, but she's got to find stuff to eat, right? And there's a couple containers that are left on in the cargo thing that she's fallen in off of, inside of, and she is using stuff through there, but she's running out of food, and at some point she runs out of food after she gives birth to the baby. All this stuff. She eats her fucking placenta, bro.
No, yeah, I've seen that.
Well, yeah, no, people
No,
do that.
but, like,
for fun, though.
No, I know they do that in real life, but like they show you the whole damn thing. They show you, for one, her having the kid. Like they show the process, and then they show that. Like, so that's where it's like a little like, oh, this is kind of extreme, you know. But it's good. Like she carries it really well.
Yeah, bro. I was just saying this that's not too far fetched of me hearing about a woman eating her placenta.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's just it's not something you get from a movie all the time to take like those. It's a risky movie. Like they just do. I think they did a really good job. It's fun. I think it's only like an hour and a half long. I think I would recommend people check it out if you kind of like that survival type movie. Her trying to find her way to get through this like harrowing experience. I thought it was a good movie. Yeah. And the other thing I watched was a movie we talked about a few weeks ago on here that was coming out again. This is Amazon Prime. Totally Killer. Mm-hmm. So this is a horror movie. It's a slasher horror movie that is a riff on Back to the Future.
Bro, speaking, is audio on?
Yeah, but I'll probably cut whatever's.
Yeah, no, this is me just shooting shit with you anyway. Yo, I just saw Scream. Not the new one. Not the new one. The one where Nev comes back.
Oh, the 5th.
How many is it? 7?
6. We're at 6 now.
Oh, so it's only one more after Nev Campbell comes back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw the one with Nev Campbell.
What'd you think?
It was good.
Yeah, it was good, right?
It was good.
Yeah.
I liked how it was introspective enough, letting us know that this is a movie, but also letting us know this is satire. Mm-hmm. You're in a slasher movie. Yep. But keeping it still interesting enough.
Which is like the hallmark of a Scream movie is being like self-aware.
It was
of
great.
what they are.
Yeah. I liked it, bro. I liked it.
That is one of the topics that they are starting writing now that the writer strike's wrapping up. The 7th one is starting to get worked on now.
Okay. So it's confirmed the 7th one?
Yeah, it's been confirmed. It's more who was going to be the lead actor in it right now. That's the conversation. I think it's going to be Jenny Ortega.
Okay. Yeah, no, I fucked with 6. 6 was cool.
Yeah, I liked it's 5 is the one you're talking about.
5, sorry. Yeah,
6 is the one who came out this year.
Yeah, I fucked with 5. 5 was cool. Damn. Now you laughing at Lenny. Look at you. Looking goofy as hell.
That's a little crazy.
Nah, I know it too.
Why'd you put your face like that? Nah, I was just wondering.
My struggle face.
Yeah, I think 6.
It can't be any worse than my nut face. So. Whoa. I'm talking about, that was the callback from earlier. I was telling you it was crazy out here. Oh, that's crazy. That was a crazy.
The interesting thing with 6 is like it changes the environment completely from all the other movies.
Which one did I just see?
5.
Oh, okay. So I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
Like 5 takes place in a small town just like all the other ones do, right?
Yeah.
Whereas 6 takes place in New York City. So
it's bigger.
Yeah, it's just like a different.
Yeah.
You also like, I don't know, like there's some like Dante, you saw it. Like I think the convenience store scene in 6 is awesome.
Oh yeah,
is really good.
Yeah, no, I gotta. Where's 6 at?
Of,
Paramount.
Switching up from like the tropes that they usually have in the movies.
Yeah, no, I fucked with 5. 5 was cool, man. I liked it. It was a good callback to Nev. Good callback to shorty with the black hair. I forget her name, but I know who she is.
Courtney Cox.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. Courtney.
What do you think of them killing off David Arquette?
I like it.
I thought it was a good move.
I like it.
I think you had to kill off one of the main.
I like it,
and it's crazy because neither Nev or Courtney. Courtney Cox is in 6. Nev Campbell isn't. Okay. They couldn't. She wanted more money than they were willing to pay her.
Yeah, I agree. So yeah, I agree with them on that.
I get it both ways. Like I understand.
I get it both ways.
Being like, this is like
my shit.
Like this is my shit. I should be paid like a certain way to do these movies, and them being like, well, we're trying to keep making these movies.
You can't get the whole bag. We can't make the movies if we give you the whole bag.
Yeah. So I definitely get that too.
I get it too. But the thing is, where I can't talk about nobody's pockets, but I just see it as.
So the thing, I kind of want to just put this in the. I don't want to go forever on the podcast.
Whatever you spice up, you splice up. I'm just shooting the shit with you.
So
whatever.
Here's the thing. I don't know how much you know about like Nev Campbell's like history, right? So Nev Campbell is.
No, and she's on my show on fucking Netflix that I've been watching.
Yeah, she does have a show on there.
Lincoln Lawyer.
Yes, she's in that. Yeah.
She's in Lincoln Lawyer.
So the thing with Nev Campbell, as far as money's regarded, though, the reason when Scream came out, you didn't see her career was like climbing, right? She does like Wild Things,
crazy and Wild Things.
Yes, and so she did like Wild Things. She does Scream. She does these movies.
Dante, you ever seen Wild Things, bro?
Nah.
Shocker, but continue.
Yeah, that's
you're crazy.
You want to talk about stuff that
you want to talk about 90s movies?
Yeah, and made boys into men.
Nigga,
yo,
Wild Things.
That movie did it,
boy. Look at here.
So
shout out to my white friends for putting me on Wild Things when I was in fucking high school.
Nev Campbell was one of the girls that stood up to Harvey Weinstein. So she got like blackballed for a very long time.
Wow, bro, you put me on. I had no idea.
Yeah, so there's like that's one of the stories that are famous about Ben Affleck like rolled up on Harvey Weinstein and threatened him. And it was because
what kind of threat? Like I'll fuck you up?
Yeah, like I'm a fucking
Nev and Ben Affleck used to date?
No, I think they were just friends.
Oh, okay.
And he rolls up on her and rolls up on Harvey Weinstein. He's like, you ever put your fucking hands on her again, like I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, fuck you up. Okay.
Yeah, Denise Richardson. Denise Richards is like an all-time. She got an OnlyFans.
Do she?
Yeah.
She getting it popping on there?
I should put her titties out and shit. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not subscribed.
I've seen a lot of titties in my life. I'm good with seeing just, it's not gonna move me to just see your titties.
Yeah,
man.
I've seen pictures. I'm not like subscribed to it or anything.
Yeah. She on the frat?
No, but she's on the internet.
She on the internet though.
Yeah, like
she definitely ain't one of the ones enough to move me to be like, oh, I'm gonna go look at her shit. If rainy Tuesday, I might go check it out.
I mean, I think you watched that.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
I think you can still
nobody
just watch.
Coming through Dante. I might go look at it and see what's shaking over there.
You can still just watch that movie and get everything you gotta.
True.
Get out.
Shout out Wild Things. Shout out Wild Things. Continue what you were saying. My bad. We got off on a tangent.
So I'll just get back into what I've been wanting. So.
No, I want to hear about the Nev thing.
That's about
like her career was climbing.
Yeah, basically.
The Harvey Weinstein thing happened.
But he had so much control over Hollywood at that time that he cuts her out. Like you don't see her again really in any major movies.
No, you don't
until now. You know, like once he went to jail and shit. All of a sudden,
on 5, she's back on 5.
Yeah, like you don't see her start popping back up and stuff until he
5 in Netflix, 5 in Lincoln Lawyer
until he goes to jail, kind of deal.
So she's like, yo, I missed out on the bag for years.
I think that's part of it. I mean, so I know also the story is to like, you've seen Scream 3?
Yeah.
So Scream 3, she's supposed to be in that way more, but she was filming something else at the same time. So basically one of the reasons that Scream 3 ends up as bad as it is they rewrote it heavily. And then they had to write around the fact that she filmed all of her scenes over like a 4 or 5 day period.
Scream 3 is trash.
Yeah, it's really bad. And like she's like, it's bad in the scheme of like that franchise. I think as a whole has put out 4 or 5 out of the 6 that are legitimately just all good, which is hard enough to do when you do a 6 movie run. But they make
reference to it. And again, I know this is me and you spitballing shooting the shit here because I just seen it, but like they make reference to it in 5, like, yo, we know we fucked up, y'all. Like, this shit was some bullshit over here. Sorry.
So the 4th...
sorry, y'all.
I think the 4th is up there as far as one of my favorites.
I don't remember 4, but I think I remember 4 being good. I don't remember. I gotta go back to check it out.
It goes like...
It's on Voodoo?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yours?
96, 98, like 2002 are the first 3. And then... Why is this moving in and out of... Dante, the camera's moving in and out of focus. So they kind of run like that's kind of the run they're on, and then it's not till 2014 that they come up with the 4th one. So you have like a 10-year gap between movies. They bring back the whole original cast. It's really good. Like I just thought the 4th one is actually to me It's a toss up because 1 and 2 I think are really good on their own regardless.
Really good.
What the fuck are we doing, B? Bailey, lay down. Hey, no, Bailey.
B. Come here, B.
Yeah, just chill, dude. Okay, we'll wrap up. But yeah, I think that the fourth one is like really good, and then 5 and 6 have just impressed me because they've maintained the quality. Even though
What's the order again? I think me and you talked about order, and we both agreed.
It's kind of tough for me to put it out there.
I haven't seen 6, so whatever you put 6 at, I'm gonna just roll with. But
I mean, I still have 6 relatively high this year. I think I've lowered it down throughout the year because I just want to be fair to everything else I'm watching. But to me, I think
just a rough. You ain't even got to give me something like super detailed. Like just
this is one of the hardest ones for me to rank. It's like 2, 1, 4,
2, 1, 4, 5, 6, 3,
6, 5, 3,
6, 5, 3.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's something about changing the location in the 6th one.
Yeah. You seen them all, Dante?
I've only seen 5 and 6. So I was just agreeing with his take on putting 6 above 5.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I think I put 6 above 5, even though I really like 5.
I liked 5.
5
I haven't
was
seen
good.
6 yet. Huh?
Yeah.
5 was good, but I like the whole switch up with 6.
Yeah, I ain't seen 6 yet, so I'll reserve some judgment there. But I fucked with 5. 5 was. Let me tell you this. When I first watched 5, I watched 5 2 times in a row. The first time I watched 5, it was real late at night. I was with a little something. I fell asleep. I went back to it because I was like, I feel like I was into this. Like, let me give it another shot. Went back to it again, and the whole time I was like, oh my God, this shit's good as a motherfucker.
They do a good job of having it be a mystery at the same time as being like a slasher movie.
Yeah, sure.
Like
Sure.
Maybe,
you didn't know it was the boyfriend?
The 5th one I think is a little easier to
Yeah,
follow.
like come on, fam.
But
like you know it's the boyfriend.
I think
like,
they do a
good
good job, like historically. The 1st, the 2nd, and the 4th I think is the best one, as far as the not knowing who the killer is and also the reasons for why they're the killer. I think all work. Yeah. And I thought the 6th one did a pretty good job with it too, although maybe is a little convoluted once you get to the finish.
Okay.
But that's gonna happen.
Yeah. I fucked with 5. I mean, I fucked with what we were just at 5.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that the girl was, and again, this is me spitballing. Nobody gives a fuck about Scream 5 at this point, but like, I thought that the girl was a little like of a secondary piece. Like, it didn't even really.
They do a better job in the 6th because the main people aren't there. Oh, I think that's what happens with the 5th is that like you're there because you're getting back Nev Campbell, you're getting back Courtney Cox, Whereas with the 6th one, you have Courtney Cox, but she's very minor role to it for the most part. Yeah. Whereas like Jeany Ortega, Jeany Ortega has also ascended another level as far as like fame and popularity. At the time, like Wednesday has come out when that movie came out, and everything. So that makes sense where she's going to end up being more of a focal point.
Was 5 her first big role?
From a movie perspective, I think so. No, like yes and no. She did like movies as a teenager. She did like a Mark Wahlberg movie where she was like an adopted kid.
That was her first big time movie. I'm saying.
Yeah, I think her like big solo like
supporting.
I'm an adult now.
Yeah, her first movie. Big supporting.
Yeah, so I think it's up there.
Okay.
Totally Killer.
Totally who?
Totally Killer.
Yes, let's start back there. Let's get back right. Let's wrap it up, bro. That was a great conversation. I'm glad we talked about that. Yeah.
It's on Hulu. Oh, no, Hulu. I said that last time. Fucking Amazon Prime. And it's kind of a slasher horror movie meets Back to the Future.
Okay.
Is the premise.
Yeah.
So there was a killer in the 80s who was murdering this group of friends. The group of friends' mom lives through it and now is like a mother, and her kid is in the school, and that killer is back and is chasing after he's going after the mother again, and he chases after the daughter, and the daughter ends up getting stepping into a time machine and gets dropped back in the 80s and has a chance to go back and try and stop everything that happens.
Okay.
In the 80s.
So they already have time machines in this shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Plot twist: the killer's Biff.
Is Death?
Biff.
Diff.
From Back to the Future.
Oh.
Yeah, nobody got it.
All right.
Maybe somebody out there will.
Wasn't that the dude's name?
I didn't hear what you said, bro.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Let me take my hood up so my ears work.
Again, I don't know that I've ever watched Back to the Future all the way through.
Huh.
Oh, that's crazy to see on a podcast. Wow.
There's actually a whole list.
This is a top 5 we're gonna do at some point. top 5 movies that people are like, you haven't seen that before?
That's crazy.
Because I have a lot of those.
Especially listen, I introed the pod by saying like movie buff extraordinaire. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I've always been pretty honest about like I have my pockets. I have the things that I really enjoyed, and that's the type of movie I watched. And like
That's a
Back to the
staple,
Future.
though, G.
Yeah, yes and no.
You can't do take backs on that intro.
Yeah, like I do understand what you're saying, but yeah, just one that never really interests me that much.
Yeah.
I've watched it. I've seen most of it more recently in the past few years.
Okay.
Either way, it's good. It's Kira Shipkin, I believe, is the lead actress's name, and it's just a fun movie. I think it's pretty funny. It's kind of taking that today's cancel culture humor of like you can't say that, and it's dropping this girl who's grown up in that now into the 80s where you could just say some like or do some wild shit, and she just has to keep being like, no, you can't call that girl like fat and gross, and like keep correcting them on the way that they're like talking to people. I think there's some like fun little topical comedy to it, and then the kills are all pretty good. I thought it was an enjoyable movie. So it's everything. It comes back to like it's on, like we all have Amazon. Like literally every single person in America has Amazon. So what's the harm in going and watching it?
Even though so many people cancel it, apparently.
I would check it out. Okay, so I think we've hit everything, correct? No movies coming out this week that I am at all interested in seeing. I didn't go see The Exorcist. I've gone back and forth on if I want to or not.
It's not my type of movie.
Why,
not
Dante?
me neither, but like, it's a movie in the movie theater.
Why is that, Dante?
Oh, the whole like demons and possessions and all that shit. I believe in that shit, so that type of shit terrifies me. I won't watch it. I'm not watching that for fun.
My nigga, I agree with you. But I like to watch it, but I agree with you.
I don't.
The first Exorcist was the scariest movie I ever saw in my motherfucking life. That shit was scary as a motherfucker.
Yeah, like that type of movie's never really gotten me. I don't know.
Man, motherfuckers from the set real life died after that shit. What? Not from like natural causes, like, oh my God, they passed away. No, these motherfuckers had wild ass deaths. Look it up. It's a real ass story to people. All of like the cast from The Exorcist all had wild deaths. It's crazy. I don't think that's.
So you're not gonna see the new one either.
No, I fuck with them, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying that I'm gonna watch it in the daytime. You know what I'm saying? Lights on
with a lot of people around.
Lights on type shit. You dig what I'm saying? And somebody got to stay over the first night because they can't get both of us. You know what I'm saying?
He said, "I need somebody to trip."
Yeah, one of us got to make it. God damn,
sleep
girl.
on like cross over your bed, holy water.
Girl, text my mama or something. You know what I'm saying? Let her know they got you, boy. Yeah, type shit.
All right, well, we've talked about a lot on this.
Man,
let us know your favorite sex tapes.
Lenny, I'm happy to be back, bro.
No,
this shit was great.
This was fun, man.
It was fun, bro. I miss y'all boys.
It's like we never left.
It's like we motherfucking never left.
Did you listen to the new Drake album?
Let us know.
Is Ray J goated as far as hit lists?
And if your answer isn't yes, don't even comment.
Or just give us a reason why. Don't do what I did last on the Expendables podcast where I just told everybody to leave. Get
that
out.
Too. Don't do that. That's very fair.
What else? What have you been watching? Is there anything new? Are you going to check out Taylor Swift? Are you going to say mean things about her off of camera like Dee is about to?
Shout out to all the Swifties. Hey, ow.
It's good when I mention her because that just means now I can maybe put her in the title and get some extra clicks off.
Shout out all the Swifties. Ow.
We talk about Taylor Swift on this podcast. They get 30 seconds in and they're like, these guys are just talking about sex the entire time.
Check out. Wait till minute hour 48. Yeah. Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Got to stick
That's
around
going to
for
be the title of the pod. Taylor Swift Eras Tour and more.
Wait till the finale.
Have you watched anything in the last week? I know our people out there who have been watching, like I think Ashoka ended. I haven't watched Loki yet. I think I'm gonna put a week or two.
I'm waiting. Yeah,
I didn't know that was up.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a week or two.
I'm gonna wait 2 weeks.
Daryl Dixon season finale next week. 5 episodes in, it's really, really good. Got a super like a little Easter egg this week where he's talking to Carol over the radio, and she says somebody's back, and you can't hear who she said, and then they get disconnected. So there's a lot of talk on the internet about whether that's Rick, whether that's Morgan, who it is. 2 weeks out from Fear the Walking Dead starting back again, so I'm in like my peak era right now. I'm loving
peak
shit.
Zombie era.
I'm loving
right
my
on
shit.
Time for Halloween, cuz.
The Rick's show is going to get a teaser trailer and a bunch of announcements coming Thursday from New York Comic-Con, so I'll be on the lookout for that. I'll probably share some of that shit online. And until next week, please.
Whoa, I'm thinking about having a Halloween party, y'all.
Okay.
I'm debating it.
You inviting everybody?
Yeah, because I don't think I'm gonna do nothing crazy for my birthday this year. But I think the flip to that, if I don't do nothing crazy for my birthday, I'm thinking about having a little Halloween party at the Chris now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Get your costumes ready.
Would you accept if I showed up with a pot on my head and called myself a pothead?
That's the kind of lazy shit you do.
That
like
is
a college
wild
frat
lazy.
party type shit.
But if you dress in all black with a pot on your head, I'll accept it.
Okay.
All black though.
Consider it. Got it.
Matter of fact, only way I'll consider it, you have to wear a black what's the word I'm looking for? What you put on your bed? Sheet. You gotta wear a black sheet.
Not a white
A
sheet.
toga.
Yeah, you gotta wear a black sheet. What? There's no white pots. Fuck, wear white pots.
You put a white sheet over your head, it gets a little...
Yeah, hey, yo. Hey. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for being another episode of FTDWT. Fuck you guys, we're not doing that.
Oh my god.
What?
No, but this is, you can like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend, ask a friend.
Please the fuck don't on that part. Oh my god. You can't go from T-Swift to white hoods.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Wait, you said white hood?
Oh my god.
Yo.
Yo.
Listen, you know what? This is a perfect time for some gunshots. Introduce those into the
Dirty Water ENT, for those with good taste, at D4 Alston. Am I close?
Same,
I got
it don't matter.
Word.
It's all good.
All right. We love you. Peace out. Bang, bang.
For those with good taste.